And
I can't help the staff in which is here, and none for the record, there's nobody hired.
Yeah, there's no paperwork.
For the record, there's no pay here.
There's no paperwork here.
This is friggin' pirate radio at its best.
Yeah.
There's no exchange of cashola.
Yeah, bring me another cabin boy.
Yeah, there is not a business
this
being
one's
ran out of my house.
Used up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Jacob, he does kind of blow that message board up. But
why are you gonna ban? You just throwing it on Jacob like that?
Well, did he not go to school? I mean,
excuse me?
Have you ever seen his messages? I mean, not only
have you ever seen yours?
Mine
There's
are
a squishy
awesome.
mark between every sentence. Is that you taking a breath or taking a pause? Or the Monica Lewinsky in the room?
Donut. I like to eat donuts.
What did I call Monica that day?
Who knows?
Oh my
God.
God.
In the book.
I swear to God, you were supposed to. I give you a list of things to do and you never do it. You know that, right? But I said,
shut up. No.
Friday. There should be a recap Friday of every word that you've written down.
No, you're trying to take credit. That's what it is.
You're an asshole. You're trying to exploit me to make money off of me. You're going to try to make a coffee. You're going to make a book, and I'm not going to get any residuals from it.
No. I guess you should have.
Write this down.
I guess before you thought about that when you did the paperwork to hire me.
Write this message down. Note to self: before it goes to print, Scott will kill me.
Should have thought about that when we were talking about the hiring paperwork.
That'd be the end of the book. All this funny stuff, and at the end of the book, it's just going to say bang.
How about this? Instead of a preface, like a foreface or something.
Yeah.
At the end of the book. Thank you, Scotty, for all the funny comments.
At the end, it'll be, and this is the prequel.
Yeah. And stay tuned for poop water.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So Joe Leeper said that he's on his way to Bite Week soon and made sure to request some Village People. And I told him I just refused to put that back on here.
Man, what? We don't do requests.
Well, what had happened was, this program that I use has what's called a history.
Yes, it does.
Well, but what happens is if I just play a song, I don't throw it in the library to like play a second time. It just gets played one time.
Right.
Somehow or another, it'll play again because it's still part of the history.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I have to, every couple of months, I have to do clear history. Yeah. But here's also the problem. Say I load a stupid song that we don't like.
No.
And I load it directly into the library.
No.
And then all of a sudden it drops like the F-bomb. Then we go and hit remove.
Yeah.
Well, when we clear the files, it kind of clears the remove and puts the song back. So even though I can get rid of some songs
they
keep popping back up like herpes.
Like herpes, yeah. It's herpes radio.
Herpes radio.
That's disgusting.
It'd be like a George Michael's version of "I'll blister you if you blister me," and it has nothing to do with spankings.
Oh my God! So hey, check this out.
And instead of that other song by Two Loud Crew called "Pop the Coochie," it'd be like, "I'll pop your bubbles."
I'll pop your blisters. I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about your monthly cream problem.
I'll play in your fester.
That's right. I'll dip my cracker in your juices.
Oh, gross. Hey, look, before there's a lot
Has everybody spit their coffee?
Yeah, really, Jesus. Yeah.
Hey, it's 7:42. We can get away with it.
Hey, check this out before we do go. You
do realize we had headphones on and you're not in front of a microphone, Stephanie. So who the hell are you talking to?
Bella.
How long have you been doing this?
Years and years and years.
Shut up.
Hey, can I point out something? Stephanie sends me a message yesterday that says,
I'm in love with you.
Ooh.
Hell no.
It says, I'm going to be late tomorrow. I said, Stephanie, the sun is still up. You cannot blame being late on somebody messing with your car tomorrow.
No, I had to go feed a dog.
Oh, is that what the kids are calling it now?
Yeah, Netflix, feed a dog, chill.
Oh, God.
Wouldn't that be Netflix, doggy style, and chill?
Oh. Poor Bella.
Nobody's touched them, you dumb.
Why y'all are extremely loud this morning?
Because we're having a good time.
You're drunk.
I am not drunk. I wish I was, but no.
You must have a problem because nothing has changed. Nobody sits in that seat. Hello, have you seen that seat?
Yeah. You and Danielle, that's it. My variable speed co-host.
It's not Wednesday yet.
It is
Wednesday night, rather.
Yeah. What the hell? It ain't Wednesday
Extremely
yet.
loud.
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm talking
Smoking
like
weed,
I'm
aren't
talking
you?
like Stephanie.
Damn.
Could be them
Jacob all
cheap
over
ass
you.
headphones you have on.
It might be that my ears have finally cleared out from the head cold.
Oh wow.
Oh, really? I was
That's kind of
thinking
gross.
you and Travis got a little freakier. So I don't know.
How
Hey,
is that
how about
when
them
he's
trees?
in Chattanooga?
Well, then I don't
And
care.
that's really freaky.
I can't help that you got a blow up doll named Travis. Can I ask you something?
Can you please turn the headphones down?
Listen, you
Please.
dumbass, you're closer to it than me.
I thought you could do it there.
Can I go back to my question? How do you get a mullet to stick to a blow up doll?
It's not hard.
Super glue.
Velcro.
Carpet samples.
Ew.
She's at Home Depot going, yes, can I have the brown shaggy collar? Yes,
No, I want the
brown collar."
sample. I don't want any actual carpet, just a sample.
Well, she
please.
sampled it one time at the DUS and brought it home.
Bum.
Nah.
If you,
She still
Yeah.
hasn't turned down her head.
I
I
am.
know she's yelling at me about turning down the headphones, and it's next
And
to
now
her.
it's that arm won't work, will it?
No,
I'll have to move.
No, the weird thing is I can't barely hear myself, but I can hear y'all like extremely loud. How weird
Man,
is
I don't
that?
know how
Yeah.
sucky that is.
That's
'cause
the way
we
it
have
should
to
be
hear
for
you.
women.
I like that.
That's the way it should.
Hey, push the button on where the tape is and see if that changes anything.
That's exactly the way it
You
should
know,
be
that's
for
how
women.
that side is for some reason. Those people can't hear themselves.
Yeah.
Very
This is
good
kind
to
of a
hear, but-
sad setup over here, by the way. I've noticed our guests when they go to put the electric tape headphones on.
Well,
They look
that's
at us funny.
no, that's because Doc kind of did something stupid one day and yanked off the cover to the foam and
Yanked off the cover. Really? They look over at me, and
She
of course,
said
I
that
have
she
these
did-
sexy multi-$100,000 headphones on, and this awesome, cool microphone, and they get some foamy ball
Hey.
that
shut up. How long did you have to talk on something like that before you
a
earned the
long
right to talk on a
time.
good
I
mic?
talk.
Hell, I
over
give you a
like-
good mic and you still sound like crap.
No, people love the way I sound. They say I sound sexy.
The only time
Even
they
the
like how you're
guys.
sounding when you're like in the trunk of a car.
Yeah, they said
I
you sound like
never-
a dirty old man.
I'm okay with that.
So
Yeah, but
y'all
they're
can,
not.
I wish you guys would.
So y'all
you know
can
what?
hear me?
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Oh well.
One fell right
I
into
don't
that
know.
again, didn't you?
you asked for that one.
You walked right into that one twice.
Did you think maybe you could change some headphones and see if it made a difference?
No, I like my headphones.
You're an idiot, Stephanie.
I
I'm
put
saying
those on.
change the
I
headphones.
can hear y'all. I mean,
Yeah, I put those on
Stephanie,
one time.
I'm saying
That was it.
try
Okay.
a different pair of headphones and see if it changes anything. That's called process of elimination. That's why you went through 4 cousins before you found
Oh my
Travis.
God. Look,
Not
there's one of those
only
crazy
one.
microphones. Look at that microphone sitting there. It's so sad. It's just a sad microphone.
all
sitting
the stands are still in the bus. I need to go up there and get them out.
there. It's a look.
it's a good thing we don't have a guest today.
It's
I
a
guess, huh?
sad
cares?
microphone. Look at it. Poor thing.
Hey, is he still single?
Yes, I am.
I guess so.
Cool. I'm gonna hook him up with somebody.
Oh Lord.
You know what? Now I'm freaking furious at you guys.
Why?
You're obviously gonna hook up a friend of hers with a woman.
Heath is a friend of mine.
Now wait
He
a
went to school with Scottie.
wait
Yeah,
a
that
damn.
sounds
That,
better.
I ask
is
you-
not the
can-
damn point.
What is
here.
your point?
My point is for a year and a half, you guys have heard
Dude,
me
my mom's
struggling.
married.
I don't care. I hear me struggling about women, and all of a sudden, hey,
Mike,
is he single? Oh,
Mike,
I got a woman.
Mike,
I'll hook him up with. What about
Mike,
me? What about me?
Mike,
What about me?
let me-
What about me?
can I tell you something?
No, I'm gonna steal that damn microphone.
Okay.
When I leave, I'm taking
If
something. Today.
Stephanie's dog Buttercup would kept biting a kid, and
Right.
Stephanie says, Scottie, I got to get rid of Buttercup. I
Mhm.
most likely am not going to tell one of my friends, hey, man, I know somebody has a dog because I already know the dog bites.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what if somebody's looking for a dog that does bite? Would you recommend Buttercup?
So my point
yeah,
is,
see, he didn't.
my point
Stephanie,
is-
help me. He didn't answer.
my
I said,
point
turned
is,
it around.
I'm not
I
going to
asked him a
set you up
question,
with
and
somebody I know.
And the a-hole over here
if I set
didn't
you
even
up,
look at me. He just kept looking down
saw-
at his phone.
if
I
I
saw
set you
that.
up with somebody I know and you did any weird stuff, I would have to answer for it.
Why?
Look, I
He's
set
Mike.
up that idiot formerly known as Jackass Sidekick, and that backfired too.
Listen
Oh,
to
by
me.
the
If-
way, I'll tell you off air.
If
Can
I
we
do
can we
something
go back
weird-
to him?
if I do something weird, why would it come back on you?
Because if I hook you up with them, they're going to call me and go, "Why'd you hook me up with that pervert?"
Why? Why would they do that? Have you ever done that before?
Yes, and I've got those phone calls before.
Oh my God.
Haven't you learned that?
You know what? Shh. I'm glad
haven't
you're not
you learned by 90% of what I talk about is because experience. It's happened before.
Talk about.
Golly.
Is that like a walkabout?
Golly. I wouldn't set you up with nobody I know.
Well,
why do you think I'm not trying? Listen, you do know that every page that belongs to Just for Fun Radio, I'm part of, except for yours.
Notice that.
Do you notice I've never asked to be part of yours? Because
one day you tried to freaking trademark my name or something. You were like,
oh,
and
I
then
do.
You turned around and looked at me and grinned. I was like, shut up.
I do own Migraine Mike.
It doesn't have a picture of a naked man or nothing. It's just got like a brain with a giant aneurysm.
Anyways, the point is this way, if you piss off somebody, it doesn't come back on me.
Yeah.
Look, man, y'all hurt my feelings. That's it.
We don't mean to hurt your
y'all?
feelings.
You're part of it too, Stephanie.
You don't say nothing.
No,
Stephanie,
don't
you
play
hook him
that.
up with one of your friends.
Don't play that.
That's more his speed.
What the hell does that mean? Now you just insulted both of us.
No, but Stephanie's friends would be drunk, and that's kind of along the lines of how you pick most of your girls up anyways.
Stephanie, he's not only insulting me now, he's insulting you. You know what? The morning show is going to be tough by yourself.
Keep digging.
Oh, speaking of by myself.
Oh.
So me and my wife were in Madison yesterday, and I was like, I want to move out here.
Oh yeah,
it is.
My problem is it would just totally set the station back a little bit.
Oh yeah,
like what? Is Stephanie gonna drive to Madison every day?
Why not?
Are you gonna drive to Madison every day?
Yes, I'll drive to Madison. Is beautiful.
We may end up in Social Circle because I started looking at Social Circle too.
Look,
because Social Circle would put me where I'd still take care of Covington, Conyers. Then it would also branch me more towards Newton, Rutledge, Madison.
Yeah, you know that the radio goes.
No.
Radio goes all
I
over
understand
the
that, but then I would still be centrally located to continue doing what I'm doing with sponsors.
But he'd also have to see how the reception is out there, you know, because this is internet. So you have to see.
I'd have to check out my internet speeds.
Yes.
Dude, it's Madison. It's not Neptune.
So.
You'd be surprised.
But do you know what pisses me off? Somebody I know that lives towards Jackson has better internet service than I do. And I'm like, how is this possible?
People that live on Lake Oconee, they got T1 lines. In their house, you know.
Well, like down at my nanny's at the house, my cell phone.
Is that a country song? Down at my nanny's, smoking dope on the corner.
Oh, no.
Sitting in a long chair.
Tapping that pipe.
There's not even
while my
beer.
uncle's squishing my cigarettes while he's laying pipe.
Drinking moonshine.
There's not even beer allowed at my nanny's. But anyways, in the house.
No beards are allowed at your nanny's. They're not Amish.
There's no alcohol.
So it's kind of like Duck Commander without the
beards.
Duck.
Okay.
Keep going, Stephanie. You do realize we were just strictly messing with your mind.
Yeah, I know.
And do you see how easy it was?
No, it wasn't.
It was easy. Everybody
well, yeah, it is easy now because I lack of sleep.
So did you just admit that you're easy? That explains a lot, Travis.
Kind
of like drunk.
Kind of like going on a quest and not finding anything.
Where?
A quest. Yeah, no, I did. You better stop it.
All right then. But in the house you can get cell phone service, but if you walk down to the lake, because my nanny lives on Lake Jackson.
Mm-hmm. What the hell was that?
Lake or whatever.
Oh my God.
And her backyard is a lake. I have pictures to prove it.
I started thinking about the color of this coffee is what Jackson's water looks like.
Oh my God. What? Y'all go back and listen to that noise.
Yeah.
That's
coffee went up my nose.
That was good.
But you can't get phone reception out down by the lake.
Yeah, when I lived out on Jackson Lake in Turtle Cove, we couldn't get cell service worth of crap in the house. I mean, it would go in and out, but you could go down to the dock and sometimes get service.
Yeah.
But if not, you could actually go into the middle of the lake and get service.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, y'all know that is being projected out in the form of waves.
Yeah.
You know,
camel waves.
AT&T would get service here and there.
Yeah.
Sprint would get service pretty good. Nextel would get service pretty good. But like T-Mobile got crap.
Well, these guys have to share the airwaves, and they have high frequency, which is really great when you have it. But if you don't, it doesn't go through anything. It doesn't penetrate anything. Then you get low frequency, But
cloudy day, you're screwed.
Yeah, your low frequency will go through brick walls, but the problem is it has no freaking range.
How about I check Metro PCS is coverage now that they're hooked up with T-Mobile?
It's everywhere.
It's almost every single place in Georgia except a couple spotty spots in the mountain.
But I was going to say right here in Conyers.
But when we go on our trips, when I was looking, when we go into Alabama, it kind of misses off in some of that northern mountainish kind of area of Alabama.
You know why, don't you?
And then as soon as we get into Tennessee, there's absolutely no Metro. But Metro for Georgia is freaking amazing.
All right, whoever's phone just went off. Mine. Jesus. Wow, that is a strong battery. I felt it in the chair.
She paid extra for that when it started. Did I offend? I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you could get a battery for your phone at Starship. That alone is funny. Right? I gotta write that down. Hold on.
So listen, yesterday, I tell people that my job is to rev you up, to get you thinking about stuff different. Yesterday afternoon, man, my phone was still blowing up.
You know what's weird is mine was too while I was at work. And get this, I owe you an apology.
About?
I do.
You throw me under the bus?
No, I got the crap kicked out of me by people that listen to me. I owe you an apology. Damn it. I was hoping to get by this, but you brought it up. About the KKK or the white supremacy group, whoever it was, having the right to frickin' protest and to oh, damn it.
What about assembly?
Well, I was saying they shouldn't have the right, and that's not right.
Well, the thing, too, is a lot of people aren't realizing that this is a radio show, and 90% of the time, me and Mike are purposely going back and forth to make you see different points of view.
Well, we take different sides of stuff.
We do that on purpose because we're making you guys think.
You would think we plan this. We don't.
But I actually had somebody hit me up and bring up the fact that I can't believe you supported the KKK in that conversation.
Oh, my God. You got the opposite of what I got.
Hello. I don't support the KKK, but what I'm trying to say, that almost rhymes. I don't support the KKK, but what I'm trying to say is that they say, I mean, they really probably don't wash their sheets every time. No, but my point is I knew that was going to be a subject that was going to be sensitive to people.
Yeah.
And making them hear it and go, crap, you're right. You can't really stop them.
Man, you know what? I'm sitting here freaking out because I took the opposite side and got beat up till about 4:00 in the afternoon by listeners.
Yeah,
going, Mike, you can't. How can you sit there and say, Muslims can do what they want to do because it's a religion?
That's right.
Freedom. And I'm like, and they just wore me down to the point where I just started going, you know what? I'll tell Scotty tomorrow. I apologize.
I think it's funny.
And so I take that, I do this, and you, who took the right role, was getting because
isn't that something?
You support let me explain something, folks.
Scotty
does not under any circumstances.
The only support I've even offered for Mike is some new boxer briefs.
He won't even freaking fix me up. He won't even fix me up.
You can use that cane if you need to lean on something.
But I think people should understand that
it's a radio show, people.
Yeah, we do not support.
If I got you revved up yesterday, then my job is done.
Yeah, we did what we're supposed to do.
We did what we were supposed to do.
Yeah, we do not support the KKK,
if I got
and
you
we love our law enforcement.
The funny thing is if I got you revved up in any way, did you feel me put my hand up your butt? Because I just made you a puppet.
Oh, God, that's just, we could have went without that analogy. I had two people.
Technically, right? I put my hand right up your ace hole, and I made you a puppet, and pulled your strings, and got you revved up. But I also made you open your eyes and go, maybe he does have a valid point. Yeah. And then remember, my opinion is no greater than your opinion. It's just I have a microphone. You can call in and voice your opinion at any moment.
At any time.
That's the whole reason I created this.
There's 5 shows in the morning, and there's 4 shows at night.
That's right.
And
call in anytime you want to.
Every one of our night show will take call-ins. That's one thing Scotty does is it's absolutely not pre-recorded. You have to, if you're going to do a radio program, you've got to present the format to them, and then you've got to turn around, and it must be live. So, okay, so I took 2 shots.
Yeah, we don't
yesterday.
do pre-recorded crap here.
No, the only thing pre-recorded is our commercials, and that's just because it has
podcasting is for wussies.
Yeah, that is kind of lame.
Except for Chris Jericho, I'm not going to tell him his podcast sucks because he'd body slam me.
Okay, I took 2 shots yesterday about law enforcement. If you honestly think that I have anything against law enforcement, you're stupid.
Jesus Christ. What was funny is my Henry County guys, you know, they listen when they're out doing traffic stuff because they're sitting there trying to just catch speeders. Yeah. And it's really cool when I get messages from them and they're giggling. And how about this? So yesterday in Madison, we're sitting there at a table eating. And there's
what was that y'all ordered?
I'm going to finish talking.
Okay.
There was a table about as big as this table and it was completely packed. There was 10 GPS, Georgia State Troopers.
Okay.
And
wouldn't that be GSP?
Whatever. I'm dyslexic, fool. Are you trying to pick on me too? Put me in a wheelchair. Go ahead. Just go ahead and pick on me all the way around.
GPS, man. I'm like,
I'm sorry, GPS. I was talking about putting my GPS on my bike yesterday, so my brain was in my bike. Anyways, so it was really cool when they all went outside and they're all eyeballing my bike, talking about how cool it was and everything. So that was just really neat. That was just really neat. You're an asshole.
What? You're the one who said it. You're the one who said, Stephanie, he said GPS. We're sitting at a table with a whole bunch of GPS.
Sir, let me explain something to you. My mind runs 100 miles an hour. Here's the difference of my mind and your mind. My mind is greyhounds chasing a rabbit. Your minds are drunk people trying to find the last sip of PBR.
You know better than that. I like to think I'm the rabbit.
Oh, my God. You're
blushing.
You're the wounded rabbit that is running in a circle because its leg's already been ripped off.
Oh, you guys should have seen that. As soon as I started talking, you could see the blood draining out of Scottie's face going, don't say it, don't say it.
I was waiting for him to say he wants to do it like a rabbit, but weirdo.
But, okay.
8 o'clock. We're straightening it up.
2 shots.
So what's going on with you today?
Not much. I was getting a reminder call that
okay then.
Sorry.
Thank you,
caller. Such a great report.
All right, next caller. Next caller.
I was getting
All right then. So thank you, next caller.
Was that attention break?
We're going to be taking callers 15 through 20.
Stephanie, open your mouth and let real words come out.
I'm trying.
Okay, so while you're trying to figure out what you're talking about, me and my wife were talking this morning because I said, how funny is it that our whole life revolves around the Mickey Mouse show now? And my wife was making jokes about how I act. She's like, yeah, you're like one of them characters. And I said, yeah, Stephanie would have to be Goofy. Jeez. And my wife says, and you would definitely have to be Donald because all that duck does is run around going, and she said, at least he doesn't cuss. I said, you can't tell that he didn't cuss.
Yeah, because
you still haven't told me what you ordered.
That was fried green maters.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
And then I got a blackened chicken broccoli fettuccine.
Jesus.
It was amazing. The food is so big, though. I mean, literally, the plate, I ended up taking it home, half of it.
Well, the reason why I was going to comment is because one thing is I've never
There's no parking for the bus, so we'd have to really figure out how to go down there in the bus.
I've never really had fried green tomatoes that I enjoy.
Those fried green tomatoes were better than the ones in Juliet at the fried green tomato place.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, because these look appetizing.
Those are incredible.
Yeah.
They were not too greasy.
Well, you see, greasy and then a batter that doesn't completely cover the tomato.
That was crispy too.
Yeah, that
was very, very good.
This looks very appetizing.
So we're going to go down there for lunch one day after the show.
That would be nice.
That is amazing.
Well, I mean, I have a job now, so I don't know if I'll be able to go, but just let me know.
Whatever day you can.
Okay, but see, here's the deal: is I bet you this was crispy. What's the dipping sauce?
I ranch.
Is it ranch? Okay.
I think.
Well, I've never had fried green tomatoes.
Well, then you need to try that.
I can't eat them because I'm allergic.
Stephanie, you need to be focusing on what that damn phone call was to remind you. So when I finally get you
a birthday call,
we're gonna go back to it.
I just figured if I gave you 10 minutes, you could remember what it was from.
Well, I'm sorry, I was reading something from Nancy.
That sounded good. You did that good.
I'm just saying, Stephanie's stoned this morning.
No, Stephanie is half asleep because I
puff pass
last night because it was kind of hard. Because last night it was like every little noise woke me up.
Turn the fan on.
The fan was on.
Sleep with a gun in your hand. That's what I do.
I slept with it at my head.
How funny is it? and I probably shouldn't say
like
this. I'm going to say a neighbor. So one of my neighbors yesterday, I was over at their place, and she was like,
were they home?
She said, could you explain to me where I should put these 3 guns? And I went, oh.
But you know what, Scottie? I'm going to be honest with you.
She says that she's been seeing way too much weird stuff happening at night with people walking up and down the sidewalk and stuff at odd hours. And she's like, where can I put these 3 guns? And I'm like, okay, well, wherever you sit and watch TV, always have a gun in your hand's reach.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm going to give all that information. But it was just so funny because you don't expect one of your neighbors to say, hey, come here, look at my guns.
Oh, yeah. Like I had my father-in-law. I can't even remember the size of the gun that he told Travis for him to come get for me to have. But it's some kind of rifle. And so Travis was like, you do the warning shot with the rifle. And if they still keep coming at you, you blast them with the pistol. Like,
no warning shots.
I'm like, okay.
Innocent bystanders get killed on warning shots. Man, here we go. I'm going to do this again. Hi, my name is Military Mike. I have been a firearms instructor for 30 years.
Welcome to the club.
Really. Happy birthday, Mike. I've been a firearms instructor for 30 years. If you own a firearm and you are not comfortable with it, you've never fired it, and you have it in your home, please get in touch with me, and I will bring you to the range, and we will safely, at least basically orient.
I'm going to take any gun that's near me. I don't care if I've ever pulled that trigger. If you're coming at me, I'm blowing your belly button out of your ace hole.
Yeah, I know, but you know how to fire guns. There's a lot of folks out there, Scottie, that now they have guns and they've never even shot.
The only problem I have with a one-shot gun is it's only going to shoot once.
Yeah, that's what I told Travis.
But you know what? If you're going to carry a one-shot gun, let it be a 12 gauge.
Yeah, buddy. I tell you what, I recommend 12 gauges to a lot of people.
I think 12 gauge. Me and Alex have had this debate for months. I think the 12 gauge is just the greatest thing known to man.
I'll tell you what, sounds like
I can't tell you how many deer I've killed with a 12 gauge.
It's so funny too, because people always go, when I say sounds like no other, they always go, yeah, that, and I'm like, no, I'm talking about when you pull the trigger, man.
My brother had one, and it was a couple of years ago. They were target practicing in my mom's woods, and my brother told Travis, he said, here, you try it. And Travis got it and knocked himself on his butt with it because it had such a kick.
If you put it in the wrong shells. Let me tell you, dude, I shot 2 deer at one time. I was up in the stand, 2 deer come running by, and I had the 3.5-inch Magnum load double alt buck, and when I pulled the trigger, it ended up taking out 2 of them. I broke 2 of them spine directly in half because they ran right under somebody had scared them, and they ran right under my stand. And when I shot down, I blew both of them spine in half. And then Alex wants to say that that's not a good home safety gun, whatever.
Well,
I bet I shoot a brother in his kneecap and blow his leg off. That 9mm doesn't look so bad after all, right? I mean, come on, considering the 12 gauge. Sorry, I'll take my shots. You take yours.
But every 12 gauge that I've seen and that I've seen shot, I mean, it has repercussion like crazy.
He's messing with me now. He's Alex picks on me because of the loads.
Whatever.
Recoil.
Because you got power, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Duh.
So my point is.
Get you a 20 gauge if you need to.
How am I going to stay upright and shooting it if it's that powerful?
Stephanie,
I know. Go ahead.
Pause for 1 second. Pause for 1 second. If you've got a 12 gauge and they come through the door, it's not going to take a second shot, Stephanie.
But it's still going to knock me on my ass.
Who cares?
Well, how do I know that I'm going to aim right?
A 12 gauge, the bullets do this and scatter. They fan out. So if you were from here shooting at that bathroom door, you would hit all of the dang door. One of those pellets and a double alt buck is going to hit the guy.
Stop it, Mike.
Strangers in the night. So anyways, Alex doesn't know what he's picking on me about. It's all the loads, because like I like the one that shoots like the phosphorus. Is that what it's called? Phosphorus? What's it called? Phosphorus. I like the one that you can use and blow hinges off of doors. I mean, 12 gauges are pretty awesome.
They've got them with little pieces of freaking chain in them. They got them that shoot and go like 100 yards and then explode. We used to use those chase the birds off the airfield.
And you know, there's that one that shoots flames. That's the one he's like, that's so ridiculous. Let me tell you something. You come through my door, and as you're coming through the door, I go, boom. If I don't blow your leg off, at least you're going to be on fire in my front yard.
And just so everybody knows, when I teach you how to shoot, I teach you how to kill them.
He just typed, you'll burn your house down.
I don't, there ain't none of this whole warning shot and shoot somebody in the foot and no.
So let's get on to some funnier stuff. We got anything going on this morning?
Yes, Trump wins every state in the country. Dun, dun, dun.
How about this stupid biatch that should be in jail? Trump made a comment about she's trying to pull the woman's card, and then she turns around and goes, of course I'm going to use the woman's card.
Yeah, man.
You dumb woman.
You know what? There's just no freaking scruples at all for this election. At all. None.
That election kind of reminds me of the one we have happening here.
No, really?
I mean, it's ridiculous. You have two bad apples to vote on. Which one do you vote on?
Yeah, the worst of the two apples.
I mean, what do you vote on?
Hey,
can we get another batch of apples?
Do we still do commercials?
Yeah, we're going to be heading to one here in just a few seconds.
Okay, I was just wondering. Just wondering.
I was just kind of saying, hey, let's go to commercial. I'm going to slap Mike. I would say I'm going to slap the taste out of his mouth, but I think by looking at some of the girls he's dated, he probably needs some taste. We'll be right back, everybody. Wasn't expecting that one. Go ahead and tell me. You wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I saw a guy today.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I got a funeral to go to at 1.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock need an ambulance?
Yeah. And
how about Prince's sister saying he didn't leave a will?
Yeah.
What if he had a will and she exposed?
She has petitioned the court for a trustee.
It's Kid Rock.
Plug your headphones in.
Okay, I have not yet because I don't know what's going on. What is your name, sir?
Send the ambulance now.
Okay, tell me
exactly. I'm asking.
It's on TMZ. An emotional Kid Rock called 911.
Okay. Let me go get it. It's on TMZ, like Facebook TMZ.
TMZ, like TMZ, the website.
Okay.
TMZ.
An emotional Kid Rock called 911 after finding the body of his assistant who died in an ATV wreck. You can hear Rock's frustration with the 911 operator as he demands an ambulance come to his house. At one point, the rocker is so upset, he hands the phone to a friend to finish the call. That was another thing that call was about, to remind me to call my aunt and about the Kid Rock.
And you're gonna roll. Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
How long ago was this?
2016 at 11:58 a.m.
Last night.
Bite me.
Jesus Christ, Stephanie.
There it is right there. Shut up.
Boy, what he say? Half past the moon. There's a freckle on the right-hand side of Jupiter.
7.
Good God.
Under the constellation.
The eagle has left the nest.
But how come it doesn't have the video on that?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out too.
What about that up there where it says audio? Oh, you can't click on it. Dun, 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 dun.
God, y'all are killing my ears like a dog's tail on a friggin' rocking chair. And we're back, everybody.
A dog's tail on a rocking chair.
Yeah. What did y'all do?
I have no idea.
And I said it sounded like a dog's tail under a rocking chair. What is wrong with y'all two? Y'all are weird.
I like the way Stephanie, you asked where that story was, or when was that story? And Steffi, she broke it down, man.
I'm trying to find the video, but there isn't.
No, it don't matter. Steffi broke it down.
That's crazy, man.
She gave it back to you.
That's weird because you'd think on the actual website.
Let me go this way. Let me see if I can find it over here on this here.com.
Yeah, come on.
Really?
So anyway, Steph, as I search it, if you think you can actually talk, start explaining. Well, I mean, some of what you said today.
All right, well, I'm going to go with no on that one.
Some of what you've actually said today has really kind of sounded that way.
Sorry, I'm sorry, listeners. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night.
And you're going to try to blame it on that.
I really didn't. An emotional Kid Rock called 911 after finding the body of his assistant who died in an ATV wreck. You can hear Rock's frustration with the 911 operator as he demands an ambulance come to his house. At one point, the rocker is so upset, he hands the phone to a friend to finish the call.
Wow.
All right, here we go. See if this plays.
Thank you, caller.
Sorry. I want to move my drink so I can get to my volume control.
What is the exact emergency?
An ambulance.
What's
Need an ambulance.
What's the address?
3-1 White Road. I think my assistant looks to be dead.
Okay.
From a Polaris accident.
Okay.
In the ambulance.
Okay, I have not yet because I don't know what's going on. What is your name, sir?
Send the ambulance now.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
He already did.
There's a Polaris. My Polaris is off the driveway, and it looks to be my sister to be dead.
Okay.
The body lay next to the front mud.
Okay, and I can't
take the rest. I need a fucking ambulance,
sir. I'm going to send you an ambulance, but I'm having a hard time hearing
this
you.
Woman
your phone
better
is
get
breaking
on
up
the
badly. I
JLB.
heard you say your Polaris is out the
what
drive.
part of send the ambulance? Don't just fucking hear. Send the goddamn ambulance now.
Sir, you yelling at me is not going to help the situation.
Wow.
I'm just trying to figure out
I
what's
hope they
going on,
sue this
okay?
woman.
What a jerkwad.
What's on? I'm sorry. We're just I don't know what's going on. We're very upset and shocked. I don't
understand that, and I'm
what
trying
you
to
need
help. Yeah, his phone
I know.
up, and I can't understand what he.
He's already gave the address.
Yeah.
And what happened?
The second he said, send an ambulance, and he gave the address, the woman should have already been dispatching an ambulance no matter what.
What a jerkweed.
Can you tell me exactly what happened?
No.
We don't know.
They better sue
we
this
were going to
lady.
drive to the airport, and we couldn't find his assistant.
Okay.
So we went to look for him.
Okay.
And we just I haven't looked because I can't look.
I understand.
But he appears to be dead. I don't know what happened. If he took it,
the fact they've already said what happened. I have no idea. Get an ambulance out there.
But we woke up and he wasn't in the house, so we came to look for him because it's just not like him to not be up early.
Why do they have to give all that information?
All this
is unnecessary. We came to look for him, and we. Oh my God! Can you just please send somebody?
Someone out.
I don't know what happened.
From what I understand, you guys found him in the driveway. Is that correct?
Oh my God!
He's off to the side of the driveway, and we have one at like an ATV that we heard the engine running, and we didn't touch anything. It's still running. I haven't looked because I don't want to.
It looks like,
but I think he's dead.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Does it look like a wreck on the ATV?
I don't know.
What an idiot!
Okay. How old is he? How old is he?
Who cares?
How old is Mike? He's 30.
He's dead.
Called the ambulance yet?
30.
That's enough.
Yeah, sent the ambulance.
That is insane.
Oh my God!
I will in a second. That's what she's basically saying. Let me find out what's going on before I tell you what I'm going to do.
Let me find out his name, his age, his birth date, how much he weighs.
She should have said, ambulance is already en route. Could you please fill me in on some information?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez, Louise.
She was
and sorry, callers didn't know that it.
It's not her decision to make. The fact that they're screaming, we need an ambulance, it should have already been sent. Holy cow, I'm in shock.
Yes.
And I apologize for anybody about the cussing.
Well, I mean
that was just straight from TMZ. I figured they would have beeped it out. But
yeah, me too.
We didn't. I mean, wasn't us.
Yeah, it wasn't us.
Yeah.
It
was Kid Rock.
Yeah.
So how about this, Master P? Now I have no idea what's going to come out of this one's mouth either, but
cool.
Because you never met
never mind.
MFer like him. That's what Kid Rock says.
Master P's talking about his wife wants to be a stripper, so I was trying to play that one. I hate when it's TMZ. Let it all be video because come on, it's TMZ. Who's going to read TMZ?
Well, it's anybody's wife that wants to become a stripper.
That's not what we're talking about, you fool.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
What's she look like?
Doesn't matter.
How old is she?
What size shoes she wear, Mike?
What size is she? Is she 34 or 36?
Don't feed into this, Stephanie.
I'm sorry. No, I was actually kind of making fun of the 911 operator.
Man,
you know, asking all them questions.
Don't even get me started.
I just can't believe that was even asked. I'm talking like, come on, man.
How old is he?
I will in a second. I can't understand you. I hope they sue the ever-living crap out of this woman.
Hey, it's Kid Rock. It's Kid Rock. You know he will.
No.
You know he's going to blast her for everything that she's worth.
Yeah, well, he won't get nothing. Because you know how it is.
Who cares what he gets? It's the fact that he's going to just light it up, though.
Yeah.
And expose what's happened.
Is there any way we can keep an eye on that?
Because, think about it. If that was just done to him, how many other ones have probably been dealing with the same crap? My husband's having a heart attack. Well, what's his name? Did he eat chicken last night? Do you think it's his cholesterol? Golly, people. What is wrong with some of these people today?
Well, okay, look, she was obviously interviewing the caller to make a decision on the appropriate course of action. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because that's what your job is to do, was to decide whether the person deserves an ambulance or not.
You know, isn't that weird that's where it came up?
Idiots.
It did come about like that, didn't it?
So I was reading some of the...
I just got a listener saying, Bob will own the dispatcher.
I was reading some of the comments of people that, because we didn't listen to the whole... We didn't listen to the whole call.
Well, I didn't want it to go much further. It was pretty sad.
Because apparently they say that his head is hanging off, and the 911 operator asks, is his head hanging to the left or the right?
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
This is California?
This is Detroit, most likely.
Right,
and the operator asked, what kind of tree was it that he hit? Is his pants ripped?
Oh, my God.
What a dumb ace.
I got an idea. Road trip.
Golly,
I
man.
think we should go spend some time with that dispatcher.
People are stupid.
Is there
sometimes.
any way we can find out what jurisdiction that was and maybe call her on the non-emergency line?
No.
Come on.
We ain't gonna get into all those apples and grapes. That's just asking for trouble. That's asking for trouble.
No, it's not. It's not asking for trouble. It's bringing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's okay. It's not asking
bringing
for
it.
anything.
Oh, and apparently, later on in the conversation, she says, "I have not yet sent an ambulance because I need to gather some information." And later on in the conversation, she says, "I am going to send you one, but don't think it's going to do any good."
Yeah.
She said those words.
I don't want to.
It cut it off at "but." I can't read.
Okay.
What,
Okay.
I don't want to be.
I was just curious. Good Lord.
I don't want to be
Yeah,
responsible
crazy.
for sending emergency vehicles out if it's not needed.
Yeah, guys, head's ripped from his body. You're right.
What a dummy.
So,
And they give some of these people jobs.
Oh, I'm sure she's getting promoted and getting a meritorious service award.
You know, I know several people that have been dispatched. I got a couple of cousins that were, that were DeKalb County for a long time. You know, and I know through previous stories, that I've spoke with them over the years. I mean, back in the 90s, 2 of my cousins worked at 911 for DeKalb. And some of the stories that you hear are just outrageous. And then if you think about it, my sister-in-law works for an ambulance service in Athens. She says that most of those people out there are using the ambulance as a taxi service.
Yeah.
Because they live in such bad areas, country areas type stuff, that they'll get a phone call. I'm having chest pains. They'll get down there. They'll get the person to the hospital. And then the person says, "Oh, I feel better. Thanks." And they get out of there.
It's like $1,000.
And because it's all billed to Medicaid,
Gotcha.
these people don't care.
I've done that with a pizza delivery.
Whoever wants to argue that one, that's what's happening.
I've done that.
Sorry.
With pizza delivery.
If that bothers you and you want to believe that it's not happening, it's happening.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go wow. But I have been drunk and stumbled into a pizza place.
And what does that have to do with anything?
Well, I ordered a delivery to my house and then waited outside. When the guy came out, I said, "Yo, dude, can I get a ride with you?"
Did you Did you pay for the pizza?
Yeah.
And then he dropped you off?
Yeah, he brought me and the pizza home.
Well, that wouldn't sound too bad.
I think that was brilliant on my part.
And you didn't know him?
So let me ask how you did this. So you went into the pizza place, but called in the order to be delivered to your house.
Yeah.
And then you asked him if he could take you to your house.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. That's actually kind of a cool idea.
It freaking worked.
Like he's already going to the house anyways.
I was like, "Yo, dude, can I get a ride?" And he's like, "Where do you live?" And I said,
"Did you give him a good
right
check?"
there?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it worked.
That is a super idea. I'm gonna have to try that.
It works like a charm. Dude.
I wonder if I can get that to work.
Because they're independent contractors.
The
they don't care.
John's guy, I've already high beamed him. He's not going to want me. He won't drive. He would drive me down a dirt road.
Anybody that delivers to your house, they don't fall into a mediocre category. There's no gray area. You either like them or you don't. There's some people that come to your house with deliveries and they're just freaking creepy. They're like looking inside the door and stuff, and you're like, "What the dude?"
No, what's funny is
hell?
My dog's at my door.
Oh yeah,
I go to try to close. I try to close the door, and they're like, "Hey, you got a dog?" And I just go ahead and leave the door. And
I go outside
at that point.
I meet them outside
because Bella's like raising hell.
Oh yeah, I make sure they see Buttercup and Rain when they come to deliver.
Isn't it weird? We all kind of like have that pit bullish dog at the house. You have 2 pits, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a pit, and you've got a
corner.
Yeah, but
freaking.
It takes 2 of her dogs to equal one of my dogs. So that's why she has 2.
Like we didn't know you were gonna one up us. Jesus, what kind of dog is that again?
Canaria.
Somebody speaks.
It's
English?
A nipple biter. That's Travis.
It's a nipple biter.
And that's what it's called, right? Canaria.
Yeah, I thought that's what you call the nipple biter. I thought, why would you say that's what it's called?
Is that
Stephanie?
French?
Nipple biter.
Yeah, nipple biter. And nipple.
And what's the other one? The cane.
The Can Corsa, baby. I want that one, but.
Them suckers are huge.
Before I got Axel,
yeah, they're cool.
Before I got Axel, I was going to get a Can Corsa puppy. But I didn't have time to raise a puppy. Now I didn't, and now it's like I don't have time to raise a baby. But yeah, a friend of mine that comes across all the really cool breeds. If anybody wants a cool breed, I got I got connections.
Did you say Cool Breeze?
Cool Breeds.
Oh.
But yeah, she had a mama Can Corsa and then had a litter that she was getting rid of.
My brother.
Can Corsa, basically, if you think of it, it looks like my Pressa. But it's the size of a Great Dane.
yeah, it looks like a Pressa on steroids.
A buddy of mine had a Great Dane. That's a bit much.
Oh, I had 5 Great Danes at one time.
Oh, gee, that's a lot.
Let me explain something. Let me explain. You're a dumbass. You want a polar bear too?
Yes.
You can't.
You're gonna have to
have these animals in the South.
Yeah. I had chow chows down in the South.
So, anyways, well, don't discuss hot spots.
We had a short-haired Saint Bernard.
Get all wild.
She did. She had short hair.
Here we go. Hit the bell. Round
she
one.
was a Saint Bernard.
Round one.
You are an idiot.
So
djscottie
the only question I've tried to make people understand: if you think you're going to raise pits, if you don't know what you're doing, don't get a pit.
Yeah,
you got to know how to raise a pit. You have to know what you're doing.
All
these dumbasses. I saw a dumbass yesterday walking a 50-pound one with a logging chain on it, and I'm like, you're such a. You think you're the dog's barely pulling the chain.
Yeah. I saw the same guy yelled, "What do you think that is, a hyena?"
Yeah. I want a hyena, you yachts. But listen, but the Pressas and the Can Corsas, don't just go out and get this dog. This dog is not like anything you've ever owned. You're not going to know what to do with this dog. If you barely are a good enough person to take care of a pit bull, you really do not want these breeds of dogs, because these breeds of dogs are so much work.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just warning everybody.
In reality, if you're not prepared to have a dog that never gets more than 3 to 4 or 5 feet away from you, do not get a pit bull. Because every pit bull I know is right next to their master.
Yeah,
that's the way about it.
But mine's even worse than that.
Yeah, she's under
Hey, if you go sit down to take a poop, my dog walks to the bathroom and sits in the door.
Yeah,
that's what mine do.
Nobody gets near me. And Mike and Stephanie can tell you, if we get to playing around too much,
she don't like that.
She gets between me and whoever I'm playing around with, and she'll bite you. And we're just playing.
Yep.
So I have to stop her, because it's like, don't bite this person. I'm just tickling them.
She loves me. She does. Yeah. She loves me. She's
but you also have to show them who's boss.
Yes,
I mean,
my dog does not act stupid around me, only because she knows who the boss man is. So anyways, let's go into a better subject. So what else do we got?
Trump, my boy.
You gonna Trump my conversation?
Or Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, the 2000s. And I just didn't want to go into it.
Hey, when you do your face like that, you look like one of them things from the Grinch.
I know.
What are those called? Because you're not Wendy Lou Sue, but you're one of the Who's. That's for sure.
You know what
you are more of a what?
Yeah, you ever see Johnny Depp, the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah,
she looks like Violet. She looks like Violet.
Okay, go back to the Trump.
Okay, I was just doing something for YouTube. You could play with the colors.
For YouTube?
No. Okay. So, 2 president frontrunners celebrating a victorious night last night, Tuesday, each notching major wins in the East Coast primaries and taking significant leaps towards the party's nominations. That would be Hillary, the bitch Clinton. Yeah, I said it.
Woo-wee.
And Donald Trump.
That's how you really feel.
Here, let's talk about this for a second. You got 2 people, and everybody knows I'm Republican. Everybody knows I want Trump. So, you don't have to go there. But listen to me. Trump is so far out and ahead, and Hillary is so far. Why do these other people that have no mathematical chance of getting the nomination?
Why are they hanging on?
Where is all this money?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Why are they hanging on? And why are they still blowing money?
Dude, I'm talking millions.
Why blow that kind of money?
Why can't they donate that money to freaking disabled veterans or homeless veterans or freaking starving children? Instead, they're spending millions of dollars on free. Let me tell you something.
That's like our local guys. Why do our local people? Okay, our local people are not.
He can't find the phone, Steph. Look, he can't find the phone.
It fell on the floor. Our local people. What I can't understand about our locals is why do they need a friggin' building? They're locals. Just for fun.
Oh, he recovered.
Just for fun.
Good job.
We lost him anyways. We'll have to answer. But you see all these people spending millions, like Hillary's making fun of Trump getting on his plane flying around. Well, that's Trump's plane. It's not the government's money.
Right.
It's not donated money. It's Trump's. He can do what he wants to. Where this woman's a crook, and she's using everybody else's money. And and then that makes me raise the question of like my locals. Why do my locals need a building? Why do you need a building? Why waste people's money? No, but I'm talking about people running for campaign. Why are they spending money on a building to lease and power bill and water bill? That's just such a waste of money.
Why do they need all that? I mean,
why do you need it? If you're
campaign headquarters,
if you're so awesome that everybody wants you, you wouldn't even have to put signs out because they would just want you because you're that friggin' awesome.
Everybody.
Oh man,
go for it, Mike. Back to the Trump thing.
Well, I mean, okay, so there's two ways to look at whenever you're competing. Okay, let's be honest here. Let's get into the psychological aspect of it. All right, when you are competing, you try to win, correct? I mean, that's
yes.
If Scottie, if you and I were, I don't know, running a race, you would try to win.
I would walk, and you would pant.
Yeah, well, we know that, but in reality, the theory behind it is you would try to win the race.
Of course.
Okay. Well, these other knuckleheads are doing the exact opposite, which is a complete negative aspect of this. And they are not trying to win. They're trying to stop the other competitor from winning.
Which what they were saying on the news last night is actually going to help Donald Trump.
What a bunch of what? I mean, I just don't get. Okay, look here. Bernie, Cruz, Kasich, you lost. I'm sorry. Get the hell over it. Okay, geez. Everybody that keeps saying if Trump wins the nomination, I'm going to vote Democratic. You, sir, and your wife are both idiots. That's all I can say. If you would change parties because you don't like the guy that has the popular vote, that wins the most delegates, the system in which legally is in place, then you know what? I don't know what to say to you, because you're a fair weather flyer. You're somebody who chases mutual funds. I have no idea. There we go. Hello, Alex. Good morning, Alex.
Hello, just for fun radio.
Hello, Clarice.
Hey, Scott, what's going on?
What's going on, man?
Listen, I was calling in initially because I was going to be nice to Mike, and then he kept running his mouth. But no, I'm still going to be
two
nice
ladies are pretty. It's okay.
Mike, I have a question for you.
Okay.
You ask why they're still in it, and obviously, they're in it because they think it's going to come down to the convention.
Right.
Now, do you foresee a contested convention, or do you think that the GOP will give the nod to Trump anyway, even if he doesn't get the required 1237?
Well, here's what I'm hoping, okay, because I don't have a crystal ball, but you're absolutely right. They are staying in it.
Nobody has some Benoit balls.
Yeah, to hopefully, like Kasich says almost every day, I would have a chance at an open convention. But in reality, he didn't win any delegates. He's probably not going to win the open. But to answer your question, I hope that the GOP is smart enough to understand that if Trump he didn't clinch it, or if he doesn't clinch it with the 1,237 delegates, that they are smart enough to go ahead and give him the nod. If not, Alex, and I'm being honest here, I'm serious. If it comes down to an open and they don't give it to Trump, there's going to be rioting in the streets, man.
Well, I don't.
Is somebody going to yell, "Burn this mother down"?
Yeah, I think so.
Crazy.
I don't know that there will be riots, but it might surprise you to learn this. But I actually agree with you.
I actually told my wife last night.
Even without winning the required 1,237 delegates,
right.
If Trump is this far ahead going into the convention, if the GOP actually do stage, a contested,
like a coup almost, really.
Yeah, it would effectively be a coup, and it would destroy the GOP entirely.
Well, not only that, but wouldn't it completely demonstrate what Trump is against? You know,
I mean, I don't know because I don't really know what Trump is for or against.
I knew
that's my biggest problem with it. I've said this. This to you, Michael. I should like Donald Trump. I should love him because he's much more libertarian than he is conservative,
and he's just as much as an a-hole as you are.
Absolutely.
But no, but see what Alex is getting at is Trump is not. He does not outline his plan.
I get that. Look, if Trump wins or Cruz wins, I'm still going to be happier than if the crook wins.
Well,
I agree. ABC, anyone but Clinton. And
hey, and with that being said, the song ABC by Michael Jackson, it kind of makes sense because if you think about it, as easy as ABC, the Clintons are that easy.
You should play that. Listen, Donald Trump he's already amassed more individual votes than Mitt Romney amassed during his run for president.
Right.
Which is, I mean, that's remarkable considering it's the first time he's ever run for any office. He's attracting so many new voters, which is kind of being a problem in and of itself because they're not completely familiar with the system.
Right. So there's just people vote and they don't even know what they're doing.
Well, also when you have
it's like having a loaded gun.
Alex
when you have states where only certain people are delegated to vote, and then so Cruz walks away with the nominees in a state where Trump was far more popular. It raises eyebrows, and people say, "Well, what the hell's going on?"
Right.
Without realizing that's how it's been done for 200 years.
Yeah, for 200
years. Let me ask this stupid question, and it's probably not stupid, but I find it to be stupid. What's this I'm hearing that Democrats are saying that felons should be allowed to vote?
What?
No, what they're saying is once when you've served your time and you're released, you should then have your rights reinstated.
Right.
And I agree with
joke.
that.
No, come on. Once you do your time,
nope, you're still a convicted felon.
If you do your time, you've done your time.
Nope.
Well, let me ask this.
No, because most convicted felons, and y'all can hate me for saying this all you want, because I really don't care. Most convicted felons are probably going to be thugs. And what are they going to vote for? They're going to vote for another crook, just like Hillary.
If a convicted felon...
You might be right. You may very well be right.
Just my opinion, everybody.
If a convicted felon does his time and gets out, can he join the military?
Nope. Can he own a gun? Nope.
Then why should he be allowed to vote? If he can't join the military, why should he be allowed?
Can he get a good job with the government? Nope. Can he get a good job anywhere? Nope. So then why should he be allowed to make an important decision like vote? Okay. He obviously can't make good decisions, or his dumb ass wouldn't ended up in jail.
All right, now he can't get a gun, but he can go in the military and he can get a job.
You name how many convicted felons have a good job, Mike?
Well, I mean,
I said good. I didn't say a job. I said a good job.
I mean, how am I going to freaking find the parameters?
I know a girl right now who took a rap for her boyfriend when she was 18 years old. Now here she is, 20 some odd years later, still paying for that felony.
Okay. Is she a bad person?
Nope. Still got a felony.
Holy smokes.
Right's right, wrong's wrong. She still got a felony. She shouldn't have been in a car when the dope deal went down and got raided by the police. She should have been in the car.
Did she know it was going
Regardless. She knew he was a pothead. She knew he was buying dope. It is what it is.
Somebody help me, please.
I mean, no, you're not going to play devil's advocate on this conversation.
Somebody help me on this one.
If you get a felony, you deserve what you get.
She's a good person.
It doesn't matter. She should have been in that car.
But here's the thing, Scott. You say if you get a felony, you deserve what you get, and I agree with you. And what you get is your sentence. And when you've served out that sentence, why shouldn't you have your rights as a citizen reestablished?
Because part of your sentencing is once you become a felon, you never get these back. It's no different than me saying the words to my kid. If you fail science, I'm taking your dang phone. It's no difference. Everybody knows when you become a felon, you're stripped of your rights. So don't go out there and kill, rape, and steal and get a felony charge because you knew before you got the felony not to do it because you knew what the consequences were. Every one of these people that have become a felon, they knew what the consequences was before they shot the person. They knew what the consequences was before they raped the girl. They knew the consequences. Screw them.
Well, the nice thing
Just
is,
my
if it ever happens, if there's ever a push to actually make this happen, it'll have to be a ballot measure, and you'll get to voice your opinion.
That's right.
That's
everybody
the
before they commit a crime knows the consequences, and they do it anyways.
Yep.
I mean, look, I'm gonna pick on a sore subject, but it's I got to do it.
Yeah,
I got to do it because it's
with
personal to you. Do you not believe the guy that robbed you knew just what he was doing?
Sure.
Okay. So with that being said, do you think after him robbing you with a gun that he should have his rights?
Yeah.
Man, that's just terrible.
After he does his time. What about your girlfriend there, your friend?
Part of your sentencing is the fact that you never get those rights again. That's part of your sentencing. How blind are y'all? Y'all think you're just going to serve a couple years in jail, slap on the wrist, everybody says it's okay? No, part of your sentencing is once you become a felon, it's like part 2. Once you serve your time, you are then on probation. Well, first of all, you're probably on parole. Then you're on probation, and you're stripped of your voting privileges, et cetera, et cetera. That's part of your sentencing.
All right. Well, let's look at something else that's going on in this country right now. If you're on a government no-fly list, they have by executive order, you are now not allowed to buy a gun. You've been convicted of no crime, but the government have arbitrarily stripped you of a right.
No, I don't believe in that.
I'm not agreeing with that. You're just trying to compare apples with oranges. Guess what? They both taste different.
It's not a comparison of apples and oranges. It's a comparison of the government stripping you of your right.
I'm not listen. How long is that? How long is this law? What you're saying? How long's that been happening?
For the last year.
Okay. How long have felons been losing their rights?
Okay. So now it's a matter of time. Then.
No, what it is, it's a matter of it's a matter of before you go commit the crime, you already know that if you get caught, you're going to get convicted, you're going to go to prison, and you're going to lose your rights. It's part of the punishment.
Did you know that I'm on a no-fly
list? Are we now going to
list?
Tell them that you can have your voting back and pee in whatever effing bathroom you want to?
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
No, it's part of the crime.
Once you do your time,
that's not. Well, no, that's part of your doing your time, fool.
Right, Scott. But what you have to remember is, yes, we probably are going to do that.
That is
you
sad.
May not like it.
That is sad. That's part of don't become a felon. That's what makes the difference between a misdemeanor and a felony. That's one of the reasons that you don't want to be a felon.
I think the real deterrent for not being a felon is the whole going to prison and getting raped in the bathroom aspect of it.
That's part C. That's not part B.
I don't think you losing your right to vote has ever deterred anyone from committing a crime.
But it's just part of it's part of the punishment is the problem. And the wussification of America and everybody trying to now give them this freedom again. Screw that. That's part of their punishment. Don't become a felon.
Well,
did your friend know she was committing a felony?
She knew she was in a car, and she knew they were buying over an ounce of weed. When she was in the car, she knew what was going to happen. She didn't know she was going to stop. She didn't know she was going to get busted in a sting by Gwinnett County, but she knew good and well that she was dating a dope head. She knew good and well she was in the car when the dope deal was going down. She knew exactly what was happening. She could have stepped out of the car if she didn't want to be part of it. She didn't have to be in the car if she didn't want to be part of it. She didn't have to date the dope head if she didn't want to be part of it.
I agree.
Let me ask you this. This is hypothetical, but in her particular case, if we legalize marijuana on a nationwide basis, would you then say that she should have a right to vote back? Because she was convicted of a weed crime?
Because it was already a crime.
It was,
so anybody that was convicted prior to
you can't change it. It's already it is what it is. Does it make it unfair for anybody else from that point on? Maybe, but come on, are we going to go back and turn over every single one of them? No.
Do you know how many people are incarcerated right now because of marijuana?
Who cares? Felonies. You knew the problem is this, and y'all are being, I can't believe the two gun-toting idiots are going to sit here and
say. That's because we believe in rights.
But no, but y'all are trying to say that they knew what they were doing. This ain't Maury Povich where we're trying to figure out if the baby is yours or not. You knew what you were doing.
Do your time, and when you're done doing your time, because that's what was legally, quit kicking me.
Part of your sentencing is when you become a felon, your rights are stripped. everybody knows it. Who cares how long it's for? You knew before you did the crime. Y'all are trying to say just pat him on the ass and say it's okay.
No, we're not trying to say that
not at all.
I'm agreeing with you. You are absolutely correct. Part of being convicted is losing your right to vote. As the law stands, you are absolutely correct.
And you knew it before you committed the crime.
I agree.
Okay.
But however, we disagree on whether they should have their rights reinstated. That's all. I agree. They should not be allowed to vote while they're in prison, while they're serving their time.
No.
Or even on probation.
Part
they've served their time.
of the punishment has always been you lose your rights. So don't go commit a crime.
You know what?
I still say if you're convicted of rape, they should cut your penis off.
Shit.
If they convict you of rape, you should be cut off.
Oh, man. Hey, you
castrated.
know what?
I can't even answer.
Have any of y'all ever sat through a rape trial? Because I have. I watched a black guy that had raped my 90-year-old neighbor. She was roughly 80 to 90 years old.
I know.
Let's get
and
to
I
some
watched
funny
this
stuff.
happen. No. Anybody that commits, this guy did 2 in Gwinnett County and 2 or 3 in Covington. I was on both of those trials. I believe anybody that does any kind of rape should be castrated. I believe that once you commit that felony, you should never have a right like this ever again because you knew what you were doing, you sicko.
I mean, I can't argue with you.
And the hush goes over the crowd.
How about them trees, Alex? So how was your show last night, by the way? I didn't listen
pretty
in.
Awesome
I didn't listen in.
Yeah,
hey, I was asking Alex, everybody.
I actually recorded my rant about Donald Ferguson. I'm going to post that up on Facebook for people that want to watch it. It's about 17 minutes long of me bitching about how big of a criminal this
it was
this
definitely
guy is.
a rant.
Was he a convicted felon?
No.
Okay, so we're
Nobody turned one loose.
No, but you
well,
know what?
We'll talk about that later.
I can tell you this, Scott. If he wasn't protected by a badge, he would be a convicted felon.
Now, everything you read was 100% out of a newspaper, correct?
Yeah. Well, it was a combination of newspaper reports, police reports,
personal opinion,
and no letters from the sheriff.
But it was all printed, so it was not anything of yours.
Yeah, see how he's quiet.
Are you asking me, did I go on the radio and tell lies about Donald Trump?
No, he didn't say lies.
But what I'm saying is, I want you while the YouTube's recording.
Alex, did you give your opinion?
Let me narrow this down so I don't have to sound like I'm talking in code. I want you right now on video to say, yes, Scott, I read everything from the newspaper and everything printed so that way we don't get in trouble. That's what I was trying to say.
I understand. You asked me yesterday. I told you yesterday. Everything that I talked about is undisputed.
Thank you.
He does not dispute a single thing.
Thank you.
He may dispute. I did say he is quite potentially the dumbest.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, see, last night people might not have watched your show, but a lot of them are listening to today's show, so that's why I was covering it the way I was trying to cover it.
You know what? That's fine. Everything I talked about is documented, and the people of Rockdale need to know who they're dealing with.
And I tried, and listen, I had words, I'm not going to say bad words, I don't mean it that way, but I passed some words yesterday with somebody, and I said, I believe that all the citizens, have a right to know what's happening in this county. And for me to keep getting asked by people in positions for me to not tell the truth, that's insane. If y'all told the truth, we wouldn't have if you spent more time fixing the problems than trying to mask them and pretty them up, you can put pig lipstick everywhere and you still got a pig with lipstick, people.
Yeah. Well, my problem, the only reason I did that last night is because on that stage on Saturday, he just flat out lied to everybody in that room and everybody in the county. And he knew he lied about it.
There was a few people that did that on stage that night too, by the way.
I get it. But he knew that his lie was documented, and it was awful.
Okay, I got a question.
But at least we found out where one woman bought her panties.
Oh my God, that was so weird. That was so incredibly weird.
I couldn't help but laugh when she said, I bought everything in this county. My panties, my dress, and I thought, oh my God.
I know.
Did you really
just
just go there?
That really got uncomfortable.
But it made it very comfortable for me because I stood up and said, hey, at least I know I can buy drawers in Rockville.
There you go.
Well, now wait, Alex, you said that everything you talked about on your rant is documented?
Yes.
What?
Just keep it civil. I need to go to commercial.
Okay, but I'm saying he said that somebody was a DA, right?
A who? A dumb, yes.
Yeah. Didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, was that documented?
Yeah, that's documented by me.
Okay, we're gonna get out of here, Alex. Thanks for calling in, though.
Listen, here's the thing, Mike. You have to understand. I don't consider myself a journalist, even though I may, whatever.
Maybe at least you have facts behind 90% of what you pull up.
Yeah, you got facts.
My opinions are backed. My opinions are backed by facts.
No, that's why your show is serious. You have a serious show. And your co-host
and Mike's backed up by facts too, but it's because he shoves the fax machine behind the tire so the car doesn't roll.
And the thing is, the facts I have for relating to Donald Ferguson, even the man himself does not dispute. He's never disputed them.
But everybody has a past. We gotta acknowledge that.
He has excuses and justification for them, for these for violating people's civil rights and
But here's my problem. Here's my problem. I see one as a bad apple. Alex sees one as a bad apple.
No, I see one as a criminal.
I don't see that. I see one as a criminal too.
There's only two people running for freaking sheriff. Okay, you two have now just insulted both.
It doesn't matter. Alex is saying that somebody has lied about stuff, and I'm saying one of them's lied about stuff. Does that make either one of them qualified to be the sheriff of our town?
Well, apparently, if you've had a felon, you never get a vote.
Well, that's right. If you're a thug and you've been convicted and you have a felony, then you're not going to get the vote again.
I'm moving to
Newton County. You're going to go on stage, talk about credibility, trust, and honesty, trustworthiness, and things like that. You better be bringing a spotless record.
Oh, really? Because now you're talking about trust from a guy that lied before he got on stage.
How about them trees?
You and I have discussed this. Whatever you two talk about in a private conversation, I have no facts.
I know. Let's get out of here. Thanks for calling in. We're going to a commercial.
I'm gonna have to go get my bulletproof. I'm gonna have to wear a bulletproof vest to work again.
Everybody,
it's gonna be like being in the military. Hey, I'm deployed again.
With all this that we've been talking about, wait till you hear the next song I'm playing. We'll be right back, everybody.
Maybe.
Can we call my aunt and you sing her happy birthday, Mike?
Yes.
I have nothing.
She's single?
No.
Damn it, Mike.
I
thought she was trying to
No. You guys you ain't hooking a brother up. The hell with it.
I don't have any ideas to prank her with.
I'll figure out something. If you want me to prank her, if not, I'll just call her. Man, this Camaro has a freaking 6-speed. I don't want a freaking.
Because I don't know if she used to work
8-speed paddle. But you know what? I am way too old.
At the rate we're going, every single one of us that has the Just for Fun stickers and stuff on our vehicles, we're going to be a big bullseye for the sheriff or sheriffs.
Yeah. Sheriffs, hell. Freaking sheriff department. Y'all are making us freaking targets, man.
I said we're fixing to have all of us that have Just for Fun radio on our vehicles. It's fixing to be a big bullseye.
No, because you do know that would be considered harassment.
Oh, after the fact.
That would be considered harassment. And my lawyer.
Now I just opened.
Yeah, but my lawyer already. No. My lawyer already knows that I'm already dealing with some harassment because I've been documenting.
Look at the YouTube channel. This is the way where I'm going to do my.
I've been documenting a lot of the harassment.
Military Mike from a. Got a freaking Just for Fun. Thinking about buying a new car now.
And not put any stickers on it.
I mean, y'all know I work for my brother.
The problem is we speak for the people, and we're part of the people, and we're getting bullied, and the people are getting bullied. These people in office need to back the hell up and realize they work for us.
I'm not getting bullied. I'm just getting broke in on, or not even broke in. Y'all did.
In the yes.
Well, I figured out when I got back to the house, because when I left out of here and went to the Blazer, the tire was getting low. And I told Travis, I said, I got to go get air in the tire. And he said, well, just hook up the compressor and blow the air up.
Can you please get to the point without telling me a whole story? You got home and what did you find?
I figured out when the $500 compressor was stolen. Remember the compressor?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you put down
take around.
So what are we saying? A compressor's been stolen?
Yeah, that's what
she
they stole
didn't know
last
it was
night.
stolen yesterday.
Okay.
So
did you?
Or not last night. Yeah, I called him back out and put
you
that
reported
in the report. Yes. And the same officer, the first officer, came out. But I want to know, how the hell do you get a compressor? You remember that compressor? It was the compressor on wheels that he took.
And
I forgot.
I mean,
forgot
one
where
guy
we
could
went.
get it, but
how the hell do you get a compressor? And I didn't hear it.
In the trunk, or you throw it in the Here's the thing: is I just don't understand how.
Yeah, that too.
How long they were apparently in your yard for more than a second or two. I mean,
yeah, because they had to get up on the banister, unhook the security camera, then get under the carport, move the drag strips out of the way. And the drag strips, they're big tires. They had to move them out of the way, and so that explained why the ratchet strap was halfway down the driveway, because that's where when they grabbed the compressor, they were dragging it, and that drug.
I didn't always see
it. Exactly.
Or hear this.
Exactly.
What time
and I went
of the
around,
night was this?
Buttercup woke me up. She started barking at 3:30. Roughly 3:30, 3:45. So when she started barking.
If I hear something after like midnight, I hear something out there.
Yes, like when
I'm looking at
my stepdaughter's boyfriend come to the door one night, knocking on the door at 11:30, and I come to the door with a Glock. He's like, "Oh my God, you got a gun!" I said, "You know not to come to my house after 10 o'clock."
Yeah, it's earlier for us. Now, you know what? My sister-in-law did.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I just had to give Mike the hand.
The palm. He palmed me.
To the hand.
No, if anybody comes to the house,
back up, because you're fixing to confuse everybody.
Yeah,
you got to remember we're now on the radio.
Well, you know what?
So
I'm a YouTube guy.
We are discussing the fact that we were making comments about coming to people's houses at certain times, and I said, basically, I'm like, look, my stepdaughter's boyfriend coming to the house one time at like 11:30, knocking on the door, and I go to the door with my Glock. He's like, "Oh my God, you come to the door with a Glock?" I said, "You're not supposed to come here after 10 o'clock."
No.
Anybody that shows up to my house has been told. You text me and say I'm on the way.
Yeah, don't
you wait for an answer,
and then you text me to say I'm in your driveway.
Yeah,
you come ring in my door. I'm coming with a gun. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Or you get yelled at when you ring the bell and knock on the door.
Well,
yeah, because the dog goes ballistic.
I was about to say, the pit bulls at our house are going to go ballistic way before you get anywhere near that door.
And the thing is if you ring the doorbell, the dog's already. If you ring the doorbell, jiggle the doorknob, knock on the door, the dog's already going nuts. Yeah. Which means when I come to the door and try to carry on a conversation with you, I got a pissed off dog.
Yeah, well,
it's easier if I just hear you say I'm here and I come outside. It saves all of us a lot of grief.
Well, with Buttercup, if she hears the doorbell ring, she won't bark, but she'll go to the door and she'll stand there and, she'll be sniffing under the door and everything. But she won't let you know that she's on the other side of that door. So if somebody tries to come through that door, they don't know that dog's right there.
I think it's funny. One time,
my dog will let you know she's there.
I left the house and I can't remember how this happened, if my wife turned the alarm on after I left or if I just screwed up and turned the alarm on. But the alarm had went off. And Crystal talks to the alarm company, but by then the cop had already been dispatched. So now this really nice big guy's at the door. Ma'am, are you okay? And she's got the door cracked with her foot blocking the dog who's raising hell. He's like, "Ma'am, you're not opening the door. Are you okay?" She said, "Yes, but I'm trying to hold back this dog." He's like, "Ma'am, you seem like something's wrong. Can I come in and check the house?" And she's like, "Everything is fine. But if you come in here, this dog, ma'am, I fear that somebody may be in there holding you hostage. Can I come in to check the house?" And she's like, "The dog is going nuts right here." And he's in, of course, a dark color uniform. And she said, let me hold the dog then. And I mean, the dog was wanting to eat him. And I'm just like,
and that was the good guy.
You do realize that there was nobody in that house because that dog would have been on them.
I know. I just wanted to come see Crystal, though. And
it wasn't you idiot.
Because she was like, Mike, you don't need to come in. I'm like, Crystal,
so I just got
for your life.
I got from a listener, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is, I answer the door with my gun.
Yeah,
you need to let me know regardless of what time it is.
I have a 12.5.
When the sun goes down, don't come to my house, is what I'm trying to say.
I have a 12.5 million volt flashlight stun gun right next to the freaking sliding glass door. I shocked a wasp with it this weekend.
What I find funny, is when Buddha pulls up, as Buddha's pulling in the driveway, you hear he's revving up the motorcycle.
Buddha here.
Every single person that drives by the house on a motorcycle that I'm friends with revs it up. I told my neighbor last night, I said, listen, if you hear whoop whoop at 2 and 3 in the morning now, I said, don't worry, that's just one of my friends letting you know that he's on the road. And
don't tell people that.
I wish people did that at my house, in my neighborhood.
He interrupts and then you interrupt.
I'm sorry.
So I'm trying to tell her this, and she said, well, that's funny because the other night after I heard 6 gunshots, I was really concerned, and I started laughing, and I said, oh, my God, you counted 6? And she goes, there was 6 gunshots. I didn't have to count them. I went, no, I didn't mean it like that. Like I had heard they found 6 shells laying in the road. So now some of them are coming through here, whooping at night. And the thing is it's letting everybody know, hey, Bubba, we're here. We're coming down the road. You know, that we're patrolling these streets. And I've told her, I'm like, listen, I don't care if the neighbor across the street that's slinging weed cares that the cop's riding by. But dumbass needs to know they're riding by.
Yep.
There you go. Now interrupt.
What's up? Hey, I'm looking at Camaros.
What the hell does that got to do with the cops coming down the
road? We got to talk about something funny, man.
That was funny. No, can you imagine the dude trying to smoke his blunt and here's
look, there on all the stuff I've experienced in my life, and I know you guys hate when I do my stories and all, but listen to me. Somebody coming in your house in the middle of the night when they know you're there. Okay, you are dealing with probably the closest thing to a zombie that we're ever going to deal with because they know you're there.
Yes.
They know that there's going to be a violent
well, they've already got it in their head planned out what they're going to do. Right. And you're asleep.
Yeah.
Or they think you're asleep.
What you're going to wake up. I mean,
oh yeah.
They are prepared for a violent
The problem is this, and this is what I used to tell people when people used to make the cracks about nobody can steal my car alarm or nobody can steal my car stereo. And I said, here's what the reality is you need to realize. After they break your window, you're just starting to wake up. It's going to take you 5 to 6 seconds to get your eyes open. It's going to take you another 5 to 6 seconds to get your butt out of the bed, to get the light turned on. And by the time you walk over to the window and open the blinds to see if somebody's really in your yard, they're already in your car. By the time that you get to your front door, they're opening the car door to get out of your car. By the time you get out, they are already running. They are wide awake, adrenaline going, and you're going, oh my God, I'm just waking up. It's over. It's over. By the time you are fully awake outside, even if you have a gun, the guy that's already either hyped up on adrenaline or drugs is wide open running. And people are too stupid to realize that. And nowadays, you don't want to run outside anyways.
Nope.
Well,
unless you're dumb like me and you run out with a machete to cut them up.
Yeah, but we discussed that yesterday. Stephanie was told by a deputy not to go out there. You're
not supposed to go outside.
Man, right. I will freaking blow your brains out. I know. Come to my house. I'll give you my address.
So would Monica Lewinsky.
I need some freaking target practice. I don't care. 3 hots and a cop because I defend myself. Bring it.
So Steph, what else you got? I have a funny. So,
good.
If your kids get in trouble with their cell phones, it's funny because it's about what a mom.
Would you hurry?
Yes, but I'm trying. So
as she says, I'm trying. She just quits talking altogether.
Because I'm trying to lead up to something, but you keep interrupting me. So what is the one thing that you've done to one of your kids' cell phones when they got in trouble?
Thrown it across the room.
Well, for Travis, let's see, he snapped one and two.
I would never snap it because I have to fix it.
No,
I have to pay for that. Let me tell you, I did that one time. I was so pissed at this girl I was talking to on the phone. It was a girl I was dating, and I got so mad. I had a flip Nextel that cost me $400, and I threw it in the floorboard and watched the flip break. And I'm like, that was stupid. No matter how much I wanted to punch her in the nose at that moment, I now broke a $400 phone.
I can see me going, wait a minute. Yes, Boost Mobile, do I have the maintenance plan? I do? Okay, thank you. Give me that phone!
Yeah, that's what
listen, I've learned you don't punch walls because you got to fix it. You don't throw phones because then you're out the phone. And the person on the other end really is just trying to crawl under your skin to begin with, and you are letting it happen.
One mother in Coweta County apparently
that would be Coweta County.
Whatever. Has had enough of her children's foul attitude, and she's blaming their social media on it.
Oh God!
So she took her gun to it. In a video posted on YouTube,
that's like the dude that shot his daughter's laptop with a 45. You remember that?
In a video posted on YouTube titled "Southern Mama Has Had Enough," the woman declares her hatred for social media.
Why didn't she just turn the phone off?
No, she screams and yells about it.
Why don't she just call her cellular connector and go?
Didn't she say it's evil or something?
I hereby denounce the effects social media have on my children, their disobedience and disrespect, the woman said, and then the phone is blown to pieces.
And she could just call AT&T and say, I want to disconnect this phone.
I think that's just her 15 minutes of fame. Steph, there's a
because I can go get my kid a friggin' flip phone that doesn't do any of that crap, and all she can do is talk on it, and then she'd still have her cell service, but she wouldn't have nothing else.
Gotcha.
Obama phone. You can only have like 250 minutes.
No,
I am not qualified for an Obama phone. Thank you very much.
That is so you. I don't know if you like Chevrolet, but that is so you.
Have you seen the crap they drive?
Bite me.
I'm not saying what you drive.
Mike, what do they drive?
Well, she has a van and a
who makes both of the piece of craps?
I don't know.
Chevrolet.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't know what the van was, so
under all the dirt, there's a Chevrolet symbol.
I drive a Pontiac. That's wrong.
Well, right now it's bird crap.
That is so wrong.
She high-fived me though because it was funny.
So wrong.
Them freaking birds
there's
at
a
my
Chevrolet
house
under here somewhere.
Them freaking birds at my house. I
bet
swear
Joe Leeper and all them at the shop right now and Chrysler Jeep Eagle are loving this.
What kind of vehicle you got?
Do you got a bird? You got a bird turd scraper? I need to see my symbol.
You got a pressure washer. What do you need a pressure washer for? You gonna do your house? Nah, I gotta find out what kind of car I drive.
Oh my God!
Well, I swear they sit there and aim directly for the
Yes,
blazer.
that's exactly what the birds do.
And it's only the driver's side.
Yeah. They all get together. Mike.
Who drives it most of the time? It tells you why they're pooping on it.
They stole the compressor, man. All the birds got together. Come on. Somebody disable that camera. They won't believe us. Damn, man.
Oh my God.
I don't want to even go to your house now. The neighbors have freaking got trained birds.
It's like B-52 bombers.
Yeah, really.
Dive.
I can see it now. Them gliding in. Yeah. They're gliding in on mine and they go, oh, no, dude, that ain't even worth pooping on.
Don't poop on that one. It'll fall apart.
Oh, yeah. It's freaking looks like poop's holding it together. Huh.
Ew.
Oh, wow, that conversation went bad.
Do we have anything else this morning?
God,
Is it
it's 9/11. Imagine that.
Do you want to do this call?
Sure.
And try to get to
Give me that piece of paper.
Her name is Betty.
Okay. What does Betty do for a living?
She works.
Man, Steph, you are on it today.
Yeah. She cleans bird crap off of cars.
No. Oh, God.
You need to be on the night show because you just ain't fast enough for the morning show today.
Wow. It's just today because
it's just today.
Yeah, it's just today.
And yesterday. And Monday.
No, yesterday you have to. You know my.
What?
I was frazzled yesterday. You know that, and you know why, and you can't hold that against me.
Chick, have you ever seen you? I wouldn't hold nothing against you.
Oh, shut up.
Oh my God.
Mike just got that.
Because I was looking stuff. That was wrong.
Wasn't it?
It took a second, but how many people else went? Holy cow, did he just say that? It's a friggin' show. I'm supposed to do stuff to make you laugh.
No. She just got a new job. She does stuff for the sheriff's office and
great. We've not pissed them off enough lately. What county?
Henry County.
Oh, thank God it's Henry County.
It's like the young people's outreach something or another.
Is she Catholic? Is she a priest? You get it, young people outreach. Yeah. Never mind them.
Target rich environment.
Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm
Mike
dialing it. What is he doing? I mean,
he can just sing her happy birthday.
Okay. Is this a direct number?
This is her cell phone number.
Okay. Here you go, Mike.
Good. What's her last name?
Intrican.
What's her last name?
Intrican.
I gotta mute us.
Hello?
Yes, I'm trying to reach Betty Intrican.
This is Betty.
Hello, Betty. I'm confirming an order for an exotic Mexican dancer for a bachelor party.
Exotic dancer?
Yeah, exotic dancer, Mexican. You had ordered an exotic male Mexican dancer for a bachelor party, ma'am. I just want to confirm your order before I send them out.
Did y'all order a male? Spanish?
No, ma'am, he's not Spanish. He's Mexican. He's not Spanish.
Mexican. He's Mexican. He's not Spanish. Did you order a dancer? You ready? Yeah, sure. Bring him.
It's for a bachelor party, ma'am. He's going to do a striptease for, I think her name here. Let me see. Her name is Jacqueline.
For Jacqueline? Yeah, yes, that's right.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so you did order that? Hello?
Yes, her name is Jacqueline.
Okay, but ma'am, I have to get you on recording that you are confirming the order for a exotic male Mexican dancer for a bachelor party for Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Bishop, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's a $300 charge. I was wondering if we can go ahead and get that credit card number and expiration date and that damn thing, that little number on the backside there.
Who the hell is this?
Ma'am?
What kind of fucking scam are you trying to pull?
Ma'am?
Rocky!
F-bomb much? Good Lord.
He was supposed to.
Wow.
Good God. Potty mouth? You kiss your mother with that thing?
Do you talk on the radio with that mouth?
No.
Yes, you do. Hey, it's Military Mike from Just for Fun Radio.
I'm going to apologize to everybody for that one.
That was live.
Oh, was that live?
Yes. Ma'am. And documented on live YouTube.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know she was.
Wow. I think that's the first time I've ever got F-bombed on a phone prank.
And it was my aunt.
Oh, my God.
Well, everything was cool till I said credit card number. Bam! That's when it...
Exactly. That's what it is. When you said credit card, I'm like,
Yeah, man. Jeez.
But you would have paid cash for a stripper, no problem.
Hey, you're ready to confirm that order, though, aren't you? Lisa Chica.
Oh, Sarah, probably if he's asked what time.
A dancer. Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if you're going to talk like that, I'll come dance.
For $300, Mike can come dance. What time does he need to be there? And are you feeding him tacos? Because the exchange rate for a taco is insane these days.
I tell you what.
Yes.
You have a box of tacos. I'll do it for $200.
So, Mike, are you going to sing to her?
If she would like me to.
Hey, you owe her a singing after this. We'll have to mute her, though.
Yeah.
And she does carry, by the way. So,
what?
She burns places down at a high school?
I mean, is the CDC looking for her?
You got
the Zika virus there, babe?
Carries a weapon.
Well,
we're on
there. We go.
We're okay.
So she has a foul mouth and she's armed.
And she's my aunt, so there you go.
Yeah, well, that just means you've hit on her at a reunion. So
that's right.
No, this is the aunt.
That means y'all played spin the bottle at one night party or something.
No, this is the aunt that shot me in the butt with the BB gun.
Yeah.
Oh my!
You gotta love those kind of aunts.
Yeah. Wow. Aim at your family members much?
Golly, what is wrong with the world today?
Gosh. Tough crowd this morning.
So, are you going to sing or not, dude?
I'm nervous, but
No.
I'm sitting down. I don't want to get shot in the butt with a BB gun.
Me? No, I can't sing.
No, Mike's gonna sing to you.
Okay, well, wouldn't that be a little weird on your birthday? You singing "Happy Birthday"?
Well, it could be, but
No, not really.
it is Stephanie's.
Are you a
relative or whatever?
Yeah.
You know?
Are you a felon?
Am I a what?
A felon. Don't F-bomb me.
Felon?
Yeah.
Convicted felon.
So.
Are you awaiting charges? Are you on parole?
Are you pending an investigation?
Does the FBI have a folder with your name on it? Don't lie.
Does Steph have nudie pictures of you on her phone?
No.
Sorry, I didn't know that was one of the questions, but I just had
Have
to
you
ask.
ever shot a family member?
Would you hurry up and just sing to this woman?
Absolutely. You ready, sweetie? I'm going to take that as a yes. Happy birthday.
Yes.
No, we're talking to the other person on the phone that has a birthday.
Right.
You are definitely related to Stephanie.
Yeah. How about that?
Good God. Y'all are definitely. Are you sure this isn't your real mother?
Hey, get this. I already sang happy birthday to you.
No, sing.
Sing, Mike.
Wow. Yeah.
Fluffer!
Happy birthday.
That was beautiful. I love.
Happy birthday.
He's not done yet.
Welcome to Moe's.
Rosanna Anna.
That was great. Thank you.
Well,
You got it. Hold on. You got to do
Explain
it
to her
real
how
quick.
she can go watch this on YouTube as well.
Oh, wow.
Well, do Rosanna Anna real quick.
Rosanna Fofana? Rosanna Dana? That's one?
Yes.
Wow.
What is she doing today?
What are you doing today?
Oh my God!
Wow.
But yes, Rocky, you can see.
What is it, Becky? What?
This is my
we
crazy.
need to be here. Or, I mean,
Dude, we're gonna leave it on speakerphone. We're gonna leave.
You guys want a room or what? I mean,
this is definitely a relative of Stephanie.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is my
How did you
favorite
know?
aunt in the whole world.
she shot you, Stephanie.
She's still my favorite aunt in the whole world.
Oh, wow.
This is the one we used to go to Stone Mountain in her little Toyota Celica and cruise the mountain listening to Prince.
And getting stoned.
Yes, in
No.
the car like a bunch of clowns.
Yes.
Did you ever smoke pot?
Mike?
When at Stone Mountain?
It's after 9:20 or 9 o'clock. Just a bit.
You can't smoke pot after 9?
Shut up! It's 4:20, not 9:20, fool.
4:20 somewhere.
Shut up, Mike. Well, thanks for letting us harass you this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and
thanks
Tell
for
her how to go
violating.
watch it. And
yeah.
I'm sorry for my potty mouth.
That's okay. We have FCC violation tickets. So
But you can go look it up on YouTube. Just type in just the number 4 and fun radio and look at the
there's
YouTube.
no and in there, Stephanie.
Well, you know what I mean.
Just for Fun Radio. Go to YouTube, type in Just for Fun Radio. Spell the 4 as the number, not the word.
and
There's no and there, Mike. Just for Fun Radio, and you can watch this live and share it with your people and let them see how you just busted us on the F-bomb.
Yes. And happy
Okay.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
I can't believe she F-bombed us like that, man.
that's the first time I've been that
Jesus.
I didn't know she was gonna do that. Oh well.
How'd y'all like the Mexican dancer thing?
That was
great.
stupid.
What do you mean it was stupid? It worked like a
Not you.
charm.
This. Like, that was, oh my God. She just F-bombed it like
It worked
that.
like a charm, man. She was like,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Are you talking? And how about the guess on the name? I'm just sitting there thinking, God, a woman's name.
Yeah.
So Jacqueline, and she's like, Jacqueline, so and so.
Yeah.
Boy, asked for that credit card number, and bam.
Yeah.
Everything changed.
So I'm glad we didn't do the one that my uncle wanted us to do last year because my uncle had been involved in an accident. And
well, that's kind of a downer.
Is this
No,
another,
no, it
is
was
this another
funny.
Maury Povich moment?
No,
Man, we're
it
laughing our
wasn't.
ass off about a woman saying bad words, and all of a sudden,
Oh no,
well,
she would have
my
started
assistant's
cussing.
head was ripped from his body.
because he wanted us to call and say that the insurance company, because it wasn't his fault, but that the insurance company wasn't going to pay, that they were going to be held responsible for the accident. So yeah, she definitely would have F-bombed on that one last year. Seriously?
Let's call her back and do that one.
Oh my God.
Anybody
else have a prank they want us to pull off? We need a good laugh. It's 9:23.
I'm not getting F-bombed anymore.
Oh my God. I can't
have
believe
feelings.
she did that.
I have feelings.
Hey, plug Saturday night for me, everybody.
Plug it.
Saturday.
This right here.
Yeah. You want me to do it, Steph?
Yeah, I want you to do it.
You want me to do it? Okay. What time are you going?
I thought we were all going on the bus.
No, because the bus has got to be there early. Bus got to be there. Like
How about y'all quit carrying on a conversation with me and actually tell the audience that's listening what we're talking about?
We are talking about the Mill Street Music Festival. We're driving and crying. Yay! Now, the actual times here say 9:30 p.m., but we're going to be there a little earlier because we like to party. The van, the big thing that we drive around and annoy people in, it'll be there. djscottie will not allow me to climb on the top, which I got.
Nobody can.
I got some issues with that. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little upset about that because I think if I'm going to
you shut up and tell people about this friggin' event?
If I'm going to go to the Mill Street Music Festival, okay, and I'm going to have fun with Driving and Crying and Diane Durrett and Soul Shug and Taylor. I know a Taylor Marie. I wonder if it's the same one.
It's the same one.
Is it?
It is.
Oh,
Could you just
Okay, so this is going to be at Mill Street in Covington, 3183. All right. And it looks like we are going to have a freaking blast, man. This is on Legion's Field. It's the Newton County Fairground. Hey man, come check this out. This looks like it's going to be great fun.
Lawn seats are still available. They have sold all the VIP seating, but their lawn seats still available. We are going to have the bus there. We're going to be hanging out doing our thing.
Come by the bus.
Come hang out with us. Take pictures.
Come by the bus to get a sticker. Bus van. What y'all change it every damn week? The big black thing that we drive around.
It's the bus.
There's a stripper pole in it.
No, there's not.
Look how defensive.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Mike,
there is.
You're such a
Is
weirdo.
It break time?
It is. We're going to commercial.
You know what?
Everybody, we'll be back in just a minute.
Come see us.
Come see us at the Mill.
Music Festival.
Yes, at the Mill Street Music
Festival.
Come on.
Look for the goofy people in the Just for Fun
Look for Mike as he's going to be trying to dance across the stage.
No, I'm going to get on top of the bus.
You're an idiot.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
you can't even climb my steps. What makes you think? What makes you think you can climb on the bus?
That was me.
Have you seen him even trying to climb up on the toilet seat? It's kind of dangerous. We'll be right back.
Look like little Joe Leaper's feet dangling. Are these guys going to be in the studio Friday? No. We can't get them.
Do what? Oh God.
Has he said anything on the radio about Von Hessler? Mill Street. Well, I think for Taylor Marie. I could ask him. I know he's going to.
I know he said something about wanting to come.
I told him we have been just blowing it.
But it's all set for us to get in.
Well, yes, press pass. Okay, that's. Now we're going to bring the bus over there. What, like 2 o'clock? And then we're just going to leave it.
I was doing Saturday.
Our Saturday is devoted to you.
I'm asking. What do you
do?
We're going to.
I got
whatever you need us to do.
Yeah. Anyways, I got a situation on my deck, and I need like major ASAP help. Like if he's home early enough on Friday, it's bad. Here, come here.
Need to clean that underneath it. Come on. Everything just went black.
L. The clock is Elizabeth Tower.
Sorry.
All right. Well, which one's being fixed? I heard it on the radio. It said Big Ben. So, and they talked about the clock. So it ain't me.
And no, Abby, we're not knocking Big Ben. We're just
because he's big,
and
his name's Ben.
Bend over.
Talking with Steve,
you're weird.
The promoter of Mill Street Music Festival. I'm trying to get him on my show tonight. He was kind of mentioning that Ginn Motors is now their anchor sponsor. That's a big sponsor. Man. That's cool.
Good guys.
And I told him, I said, hey, come on the show tonight, beer drinking and solving world problems. I think maybe I scared him.
Because he needs to come Friday.
and I asked him, I said,
he'll have a lot going on Friday. Ready for Saturday.
That's what he said. He said, let me see where I am in the progression of the event. Tomorrow. I may just pop in. So we'll make sure that we keep our guns loaded. And maybe we'll get a shot in.
Why has it got to be guns?
Because we are a secret studio. This is the secret
lair. Say the Bat Cave. In your case, it'd just be the Fat Cave.
Why? When that wasn't very nice.
But it's black like the Bat Cave.
Yeah. No, it's not. When he said lair, man, I'm thinking Austin Powers. A babe lair. Or sex bots. Or fembots, not sex bots.
You were so weird, dude.
Y'all don't watch Austin Powers? International Man of Mystery?
So how about they're outside spraying that goofy tar on the road that caused me to almost lay down the bike yesterday?
AC-20, baby. Accelerated cure, man. That stinky stuff. Yeah.
It's a black zigzags all down the road.
It's sealant, basically, is what it is.
Yeah, but when it's hot and gooey in the sun, he's like, it should have been dry. I'm like, well, dude, we slipped, and we know we slipped.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about AC-20. That if it dries, then why is it still gooey on the outside of the tank?
Thank you.
Yeah. Weeks later. That's just disgusting.
So are they patching the road? Because
he claims they're coming to do something else to resurface it. So we'll see what happens. Okay. But meanwhile, my road's disgusting and going to stay that way.
Yeah, this one, Honey Creek.
Honey Creek's horrible.
Honey Creek is,
it looks like a spider web. Yeah. I mean, all up and down the road.
Yeah, man.
And there's like 30 guys doing this. There's one guy holding the little wand. Yep. And there's like 30 other guys watching him. Yep. It's ridiculous.
There's just standing around. And then you have the two. Then you have the two directing traffic, one on each end.
And they're stoned. I mean, look at
really?
Well, they get paid like $20 an hour to hold that sign.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, they get paid.
You're dumb. Ain't nobody get paid $20 an hour to hold a sign.
Damn, $15 not minimum wage.
Okay.
Did you see? I posted a picture. I hadn't posted yet, by the way, because it's on the. I post stuff. I post it, but it's pending, so it doesn't post for you guys to see till whatever time I set it up for. But it's Fred Sanford.
Well, aren't you special?
Shut up. So it's Fred Sanford saying, so you want $15 an hour to work at McDonald's. Are you McStupid? Or McDummy, sorry. Anyways, it would have been funny the first time, Mike. I would slap you.
I'm picking on Steve.
You have made me be a violent person.
How that?
It's your fault.
I'm not renting time in that head, buddy.
In whose head?
Hey.
It'd be like Romper Room. I'd have a mirror with the glass broke out just so I can look through the ring.
It's not broke out.
And Nikki and Tommy.
They pop it out. They don't break. It's not like she goes
like I'm some psychopath.
She was crazy. She was.
You just said she wasn't psycho.
No, she was.
Anybody that listens to this show should feel stupid because I know I do.
Thank you, listeners.
Just go get you a hyena.
Yeah. When I get done with this
show,
there's
anybody still listening, you're an idiot.
When I get done with this show, I go, what did we really talk about today?
Yeah, we're like a bad episode of Seinfeld.
This is why people say this is like bipolar ADD narcotic radio.
I'm sitting here goofing with Steve.
Stephanie, are you really trying to spell out what I just said in your head?
No, I'm just stuck on the narcotic because I didn't take nothing this morning.
You need narcotics.
No, I really didn't take my sleeping medicine last night.
Oh, my God. Then why are you sleeping?
That's what I'm getting to. I didn't take my sleeping medicine.
Are you stuck in the black stuff they put in the seams? Or what are they gonna say?
No, I didn't take
Most people take sleeping medicine to sleep.
Yes,
she's like, I didn't take my sleeping medicine.
Before I came to do the show.
I didn't take my sleeping medicine last night because I wanted to stay
awake,
halfway alert in case something happened. Yes. So that's why I'm so
you're not allowed to
tired.
go outside. Remember?
Right. But I do have a video camera that if it would have went black again, I would have been calling 911. Shut up.
You're stealing my van. I got you on. You're raping my dog. I got you on camera. I got a video camera. I got a video camera.
Okay.
You can't. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Eventually people are going to stop listening to this.
Do you blame them? I'm videotaping you right now. I'm videotaping you too.
You're drunk.
Okay, somebody please have something of importance to talk about.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
We need a caller. Somebody save us. Somebody save us.
Where's that Mexican male
We'll
dancer?
take a phone call from anybody.
I need a Mexican male dancer now.
No, and my aunt just texted me to say that she was extremely sorry for F-bombing.
Oh, don't lie now.
Yeah, don't.
She said someone from Microsoft called her house last night asking for a credit card number.
It was me.
Man,
it wasn't us.
I wished I would have known that before we did the call, because then we could have messed with her.
That's
on
right.
that.
Yeah. Send me her number. We will call her later at home. We will see if we can get her credit card number.
I have no problem with that.
And if we did get her credit card number, we would send a bunch of male strippers to her house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll go. So
for $300 cash, Mike's
man, 200 on a box of tacos. Let's be realistic here.
She was willing to do it too.
She was. Yeah.
Is she single?
No, she's married.
It don't matter. I'm just dancing.
She will be after he gets naked.
I just want to be a stripper.
Rubs tacos on him.
I just want to be I just want to be a stripper, Scotty.
Oh my God.
I'm not an exhibitionist. I just want to get naked in front of people for $1.
I've heard somebody say that.
Oh, you think I'm making this up?
I heard somebody say that on a Jerry Springer show.
I used to work in a strip joint for almost 6 years. I heard it every night. I'm really just doing this to pay my bills. Well, duh. Here, get your butt out of my face.
I heard someone say
I don't have any more money.
I heard someone saying they were stripping so they could get a hamburger. Oh yeah, one of those Jerry Springer shows.
Let me tell you something. Some of those folks that dance, they were only dancing for the drinks and for the food that they would make.
And not for the money?
Oh, because they were ugly, so they didn't make a lot of money.
Oh, so they were a butterface?
Yeah, so they could sit down with a guy and say, I love you. And
everything looks good.
Yeah.
Butterface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just been a long time since I've heard that.
You know what's funny is there's guys that would get my attention. I'd go, yes, sir, what can I do for you? And they go, look, is she going to dance for me? And it's like, well, have you asked her to? And he's like, yeah. And it's like, have you offered any money? And it's like, yeah, but she still doesn't want to dance. And it's like, yeah, well, you picked a dumb one, you know.
Okay, let's find something else to talk about.
I think that's hilarious.
So we need to get together and figure out this whole golf tournament thing, by the way.
Yes.
I want to dance for a living.
You can't dance on the tee.
Listen, if he wants to pole dance, we'll give you that pole with the little yellow flag on it, and you just stand there while we drive balls.
You stand there and he'll throw balls at you.
It will be no different than the other club you worked at.
What are y'all talking about? Y'all are disgusting.
No, we're talking about throwing little white balls at you.
You racist.
We're talking about
would you rather be pink then?
If you want to listen, if you want to dance, I will let you. I'll beg you to go stand on the green, hold that yellow flag pole, and let us drive golf balls towards the green.
That's not what you said.
I will even get you a pink helmet with the face shield on it.
You said
you won't be able to lick windows or get hit in the face with a golf ball.
You said you're going to throw white balls at me.
Yes. Don't make this sound sexist.
I just repeated what you two
We're talking about you
about.
For the charity golf tournament to be a guy. I will say this. We'll put a little sign on you, like a piece of plywood. And if somebody hits the piece of plywood, they get like an extra drink or something.
No, I mean, on a par 3, I'll stand on the hole. I'll stand at the hole and see if you can hit me.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll instead of shut up, Mike, it'll be like kill Mike.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, because I know the level of golfers that are going to be at our tournament. And believe me, the safest place to be is probably right in front of them. So
that's like Kale. Kale said I could drive the hell out of a golf ball. We had to go 300 yards that way or that way.
Yeah. The safest place I think will probably be right next to that hole. So
hey, I'm good at Tiger Woods. I should be good on the.
What the hell are you talking about?
Picking up white girls at a bar.
No, Tiger Woods golf on the Wii.
Oh god, duh.
Oh god, don't even get me started.
Last time I played Wii golf, I threw my back out.
I know.
Can you imagine what the golf tournament's gonna be like?
Really did.
I hurt my back
really
playing Wii golf. Can you imagine when I'm out on the golf course?
No.
I'll have to be drunk to hold the pain level down.
Wow.
You got to remember, I've had 2 back surgeries. I've broke my shoulders. I've broke my vertebrae off my spine. I mean, I'm lucky to walk.
I agree, especially with white balls flying at you.
Shut up. You are such a perv.
You said it, not me. And you giggled about it over there.
Actually, I said it.
Okay.
And then I asked you if you would prefer pink balls.
What? Pink? What?
They do have fluorescent pink balls. You know,
that's it. Putt, fool.
No, you can get them at
putt?
You can get them.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm on the Jerry Springer show right now. Steve. Or would it be Jerry? No, Stephanie, how many times did you audition to be on that show?
Never.
Don't
how many
lie.
times did they send you a request to be on that show?
Never.
Oh
man, that's unbelievable.
Don't lie.
But yeah, you can go right up here to Sports Authority and get pink balls. They have different colored balls for the
Can I ask you a question? I need to ask you a question. How many times do you go to Sports Authority to get pink golf balls?
And we used to go every Christmas time because that's all Travis's grandfather wanted was balls. But he always got the yellow balls. That sounded so bad.
I got from a listener that she's a white girl. That's why she's good at a Tiger Woods. She's too short though.
Yes, and I'm not a blonde.
Well,
I mean, act like a blonde.
Sometimes your mouth opens and we question. This being on this show reminds me of watching the movie Animal House. Like, what the hell has happened to us?
Remember we were talking about if you're a felon, it's for life. This show causes you to lose brain cells.
So if you're on Just for Fun Radio, you're like a lifer.
Yeah, well,
no, because we've actually evicted a few.
Well, I know, but I think it's a downhill process.
Hey, I need to go to commercial real quick.
The longer you stay here, the more brain cells
you lose.
Kills. Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, you're getting called out.
Oh.
Travis said that it was actually Wii putt that you threw your back out on.
How do you have Wii putt?
We do. We have Wii putt.
Oh, I don't. I only have Wii golf.
And I do remember we brought it over here that one time when we were all playing.
Oh, I don't know.
And the bowling. Do you remember when we did the bowling?
My brains. You know my short-term memory ain't all that great.
Because that's when I knocked my drink over, and you said that I could no longer have a beer in your living room unless it was in a sippy cup.
I got the hooker that Tiger Wood hooked up with. Probably wasn't a blonde either.
He hooked up with a hooker? I didn't know he hooked up with a hooker. I thought he
Stephanie, just go with it. It's
okay.
He may just be saying hooker as female. Stephanie trying to figure out, did he really hook up with a hooker?
Yes, he had.
Well, I know
if they accepted any form of payment, Stephanie, they're a hooker.
Yeah, you know, tacos are $1 or never mind. It's after 9 o'clock.
Yes. Well, at least that ain't live on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys, but I'm stretching and that felt good. I figured out how to use my exercise ball when I got it leaning against the wall or the door and I'm doing squats to bow backwards and pop my back.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've done that a couple of times on this ball.
There are people that are protesting milk.
Why?
Why?
Hold on, wait till we go back.
You know, talking about milk, my dad.
All right, here we go. Shh. All right, we're back. And Mike was just addressing the fact that some people are protesting milk.
Milk.
Can you please explain?
I've got a picture here of 2 women that are in a grocery, actually it's Trader Joe's, and they're protesting milk, saying it's not food, it's violence. And they have
I see some violence that needs to happen right in front of that milk. Somebody needs to slap one of them women.
One of them has a saying, it's got a picture of a cow and says, I want to live.
Yeah, because that's what the cow was thinking.
Will somebody please explain to these idiots that milking a cow does not kill them?
Yes.
And you have to milk them or else
they'll explode.
And this comes from a woman that milked a cat.
Not that they will explode, but I mean they'll be all sore.
She really has. Was it a dog or a cat you milked?
Oh God, I'm
It was
vomit.
the dog.
I'm gonna throw
She
up.
really has, man.
I'm gonna puke.
Because the vet
It's
told me
over.
to. Because the vet said
No.
that when her milk came in, she was
No.
close to giving birth.
There's never been a vet that tells you to milk a domestic animal.
Yes, there
Yeah.
was. I promise you.
Nope.
But we were talking about milk. My dad used to have me thinking that half and half milk came from the half white, half brown cow. And chocolate.
God.
Can we get back to a commercial?
Chocolate milk came from the brown
Oh my God.
cows, and white milk came from the white cows.
Wow.
So brown
And
milk.
the sour milk, the buttermilk came from the cows
Cow.
that were out in the sun too long.
I got tears in my eyes.
Oh, I'm hurt. I think one of my internal organs just shut down.
Oh my God.
When
Oh
it's
my
lack
God.
of sleep, Steph, that it just comes out. The filter is not working.
Filter.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Cows have filters. It's a cow filter.
No.
What's wrong with that cow? I think the damn filter's clogged up.
Oh my God. So
I can't
what's
go.
the end
I got nothing. I got nothing.
What's the end result of the 2 dumb women at Trader Joe's?
Victims who shoot back will live longer. I don't know. What the hell do you say to that?
Everybody listening, watch
Yeah.
this. Stephanie,
Yes.
why don't you drink coconut milk?
Because it tastes like coconut.
Oh, what's in the shrimp and grits?
It's coconut milk, Stephanie.
But it still shouldn't taste like coconut.
What
It's
the hell?
coconut milk.
Cow milk doesn't taste like cow.
I love it.
Goat milk doesn't taste like
I
goat.
love it. How do you know what a cow tastes like, Stephanie?
You eat hamburgers, you eat steak. When you drink the milk, does it taste like a steak?
No, Stephanie, you're an idiot.
I'm having an aneurysm.
Stephanie,
Ow.
Stephanie.
Oh,
God, Stephanie, cow milk should not taste like a friggin' McDonald's.
Exactly. So why should coconut milk taste like coconut?
Oh.
You're an idiot.
Oh.
Okay. Here's the other argument she's had.
My eyes are
Almond
poking
milk
out.
doesn't taste like nuts.
Right.
So why is coconut milk taste like coconuts? I'm like, Stephanie, it's a coconut.
Ow.
But it shouldn't taste like it.
Yeah, it's past.
Coconut milk should not taste like coconuts.
What should
I'm
it
just
taste
saying.
like?
It should taste like milk.
But then you would just buy
Oh
milk.
my God.
I mean, I realize that milk doesn't taste
My
like
head
steak.
hurts.
You know, today is National Prime Rib Day.
Does it taste like
Tastes like
cow?
camel. No, it tastes like camel. Tastes
what
like
other
a
milks have you tried?
Rice milk.
Does it taste like rice?
Stop it!
This is the same girl that ate
Shrimp and
shrimp
grits.
and grits and
I still
goes,
got that picture.
what's in this?
Yeah.
And we went,
Shrimp
shrimp.
and grits.
It had red
And grits.
stuff in it. It had
Oh
red
my
stuff.
God.
So
had-
what's in it? Shrimp,
Shrimp and grits.
and grits.
And the paprika.
That's why it's called
Paprika. Yep. That damn
Oh,
paprika.
my
I hate
head,
that
my head, my head.
stuff. It's
You know,
starting to
I
move down
determined-
my back. I'm starting to get cramps in my bones.
Yeah.
Is that possible? Can you get it?
See, this is why when Steph's
I got
here,
a tumor.
This is why when Steph's here, we joke and say we don't have to set the show up. All we gotta do is just ask questions.
Pretty much just being in.
They call
attendance
her
first.
the redneck, and I can't say fast as lightning, so I'll be like, dumb. They call her redneck, so dumb it is frightening, and she's unlightning.
Happy
But I
birthday.
keep you laughing.
Yes.
That didn't rhyme.
looking if we wanted to clap.
Happy birthday,
your ex-wife. So, don't pay attention to that. Nothing to see here. Keep walking. Nothing to see. Keep walking. So, Steph, give us something else educated that you do when it comes to food that you've been blown away by.
I don't know.
All righty then.
I mean, I don't.
What's your thought on Bubba Burgers?
Ugh.
Are you serious?
So, like, you really have a standard and say Bubba Burgers?
You don't like Bubba Burgers?
No, I don't like Bubba Burgers.
Oh my god, I could live off of Bubba Burgers.
But I like Kroger burgers.
Okay, what kind of hot dogs do you like?
I like beef hot dogs if I have to eat them.
So you won't eat a turkey dog?
What about turkey bacon?
Oh, I love turkey bacon.
Have you ever had a turkey dog?
No, not that I know.
Does it taste like a hot dog or does it taste like a turkey?
What does a turkey taste like?
You've had turkey on.
I've had a turkey hot dog and it didn't taste like Thanksgiving, Scotty. Don't you see that coming out of her mouth?
I like turkey dogs. They make me think of the holidays.
So come on, there's got to be something else. We only got a few minutes left anyways. We might as well end it on just stupidity.
Yeah.
And I'm not calling you stupid. I mean, making jokes of food.
No, we are really.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you would have to ask Travis because
I just got Steph. Steph won't eat a Bubba Burger, but she will eat Spam. What the hell?
I love
a Bubba Burger's gross, but I'll eat a Spam burger with mayonnaise
and cheese.
It's been sitting in the sun forever.
Oh heck no!
Are we gonna?
I won't eat it raw.
Are we gonna do the waffle or not the
wharf? The wharf. What's a wharf?
Waffle House. Are we gonna do the Walmart ice cream sandwich challenge this summer?
I have no idea what that is.
Something about it.
They don't melt.
Yeah, not melting.
Oh, really? I do remember that being a big deal last year.
You can put them out in the sun.
In a car.
Or you can just put them out on the table out here in the sun, and they don't melt.
Yeah, it's the ice cream sandwich.
How is it real ice cream?
So let's find out.
But it would have to get hot. It wouldn't stay cold.
It does, but it does not melt.
How is that weird? That's like the guy that left like the hamburger in the car for a month, and it still looked like the same hamburger when he got it from McDonald's.
I don't see how that couldn't.
The bread would have to deteriorate.
Okay, yeah. There's like this one activist. They have a tray on their desk of a McDonald's, I don't know, Happy Meal or Extra Value Meal, and it's been there for like 4 years, and it I don't understand. There's acids in my stomach, so when I eat something,
that's because the acid breaks it down.
Yeah, and then it's fecal matter in waiting. But
have you ever taken? There's a trick you can do. Take a piece of string, tie it around a piece of meat, a piece of steak, and throw it in a glass of Coke. And
it'll dissolve.
Stop.
Yeah.
Leave it sitting. Let me finish. Leave it sitting there for like 3-4 hours. But then they also say take the same thing with dental floss, tie it on a piece of meat, swallow it, and leave the dental floss hooked in your teeth. So it's got like a knot tied on your tooth. And then in a couple of hours, pull it back up.
Why would you do, Scotty? That's crazy. Why would you do that?
It's just an experiment.
I used to hork dental floss up my nose and pull it out my throat and go.
I've seen somebody do that with a worm.
I did it with a dog tags too. The chain for a dog tags. That was a bet.
Okay,
but the dental floss.
So, anyways, back to the acid in your stomach.
Yeah, what happens to the dental floss meat?
Nothing happens to the. Well, it just starts the acid in your stomach starts tearing it all up, man.
Yeah, but I found out that Mike and I can eat a big steak before we go and donate our platelets because the steak is high in protein. So
okay,
so
here's
the spam.
Wait, can we go back to something?
Yes,
I'd like to go back to something.
Okay. My name is Scott, and I've been coming to this meeting for 6 months, and it's not helped me at all.
Hey, Scott.
Preach it.
Hi, my name's Scott, and I'm addicted to Just for Fun Radio, and I tried to turn it off, and I just can't.
Hey, Scott.
Because one of them dum-dums is going to say something else in a second that I just got to hear.
It's on YouTube.
Spam.
Hey, Scott.
It's the bomb.
Okay, so
what was your question?
My question is when they put this food on the plate and it sits there for 3 years, what is that supposed to prove?
I don't know.
What are they trying to? Somebody help me.
That is rotting your gut from the inside.
But when I eat it breaks down and it exits, shall we say?
I mean, look, when you see them take Coca-Colas and go clean chrome bumpers, It's weird because it's like, man, I drink that.
I know, but
it's just weird.
51 years old. I mean, I'm broken up, but I mean, I'm broken because I jumped out of airplanes. And
right. That's me. All my physical stuff's what's got me ailed.
Yeah. I mean, I have eaten everything that everyone has said
not to eat. Right.
All the meat stuff that they do, it's the vegetarians' conspiracy theory to get us to stop eating meat and eat vegetables.
Why? If God didn't want us to eat meat, why did he put all that bacon on pigs?
The same thing, though, is all the pesticides that go on the vegetables.
Exactly. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Just enjoy your food and be happy.
I'm either going to die from starving or die from eating the food.
My point is I've been eating it my whole freaking life. And
look what's wrong with you.
Nothing's wrong. I'm fine. I mean, I'm overweight.
You go look at yourself in the mirror.
I'm sexy. I don't care
I'm
what
sexy
you say.
and I know it.
He's the only guy I know that has stolen one of the carnival, mirrors that makes you look thin, and he has it in his house.
hey, now I got one that makes me look tall.
But still,
that would still make you look thin, Stephanie. You weirdo.
Make you look like a door with a neck. That's
oh my god!
Stretch.
Why is it that I want to watch a kung fu movie today?
Why do I feel like I need to be hit by a kung fu person today?
You're drunk.
Man, you done worked her up, man.
Okay, well, we gotta end this show.
I gotta sleep tonight.
How about I make you a suggestion? Get some damn sleep tonight.
Yeah, I got an idea. Take your pill.
How about this? I just had Travis say Coke also cleans the battery terminals.
Yes, it
really good.
Thank you.
Coca-Cola.
Oh,
and I'm going backwards because of the text messages. So at 9:55, Henry said, "Oh my God, LOL! I just want to know where y'all found her." And oh yeah, she's
on the side of the road.
Yeah, DUI class.
No, that's where we found Travis.
Oh my God!
You got to get it right, dude.
Get it right. Hey, I tell you what, tonight on the World According to
Hey, I need to ask this question real quick. Hey, Henry, can you have a ride along at work? Because I want to see Stephanie go out and do like a few minutes on video with Henry.
I got a buddy with Atlanta. He said that he's about done with that.
Henry cleans septic tanks.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about.
No, I want to see Steph with like some rubber gloves that look like they come up to her armpits.
I ain't playing in poop.
And her trying to drag one of her hoses.
I ain't no monkey.
I think we should go do a ride along with a septic tank cleaning company.
Yeah, I'll go ahead with it. I'm going to do a ride along with APD.
Hey, APD and the septic tank company both put up with a lot of crap.
He works the night shift. He works like the graveyard shift, like zone 3 or something. This is going to be hilarious.
I would love to go on a police ride.
Well, I mean, you
have in the back of the car, you dumb.
I mean, in the passenger seat, a ride along.
You mean in the front?
When you call 911, they answer.
Well, the back seats are passenger seats too, Stephanie.
when she calls 911, they go, "Hey, Steph." I mean, come on.
It's getting that way at this new house.
Did you hear that panicked laugh?
Oh my God.
I mean, the third time in 3 weeks, it's getting a bit ridiculous.
You need to keep all them police reports too, so if you got to break your lease and say, "Look, we're out of here, dude. I'm sorry. Sue me if you want, but we're out."
Yeah.
I would say that the owner there needs to do something about the surveillance system or something.
Oh, I would at least start saying, "Hey, we need some security lights put up." But then again, he knew he lived there too, so he knows.
Okay.
Well, now the man that I spoke with yesterday that lives across the street from my next door neighbor, he said that he's actually been living in that neighborhood for over 22 years. And that he's never had a problem.
And it's just started.
Yeah, that it's just started.
So does it go back to the other thing that we discussed that just happened like the last month? Just saying. So look, we got to get out of here. Mike's got a job to get to. I got to go upstairs, get ready. We got a funeral to go to.
Oh man, are you presiding?
No, I'm just
attending.
Yep.
Okay.
I got to go get food in my belly.
Do you ever do that?
Nope.
You don't do funerals?
Nope. I have a hard time. I feel that I can be a jackhole in front of, anybody. Like, what's funny is like when I first started doing this, I was working up in front of like 4,000 or 5,000 people on a stage in Houston, and I had no problem being the funny guy on a microphone.
Yeah.
When I try to do weddings and me do the actual ceremony, I can be in front of 5 people or 40 people, and I get nervous just for fun.
Hey, Scottie.
Hey.
It's Henry.
What's happening?
Hey, Henry.
She don't want to ride along with me. She might fall in one of these things.
Oh, no. If I go, you're going with me.
She'd be like, I've fallen and I can't get up.
And it smells. Yeah. Why does poop doesn't smell like people?
Yeah, send me a picture. Wait a minute. I don't know if I want you to send me a picture.
It's a dirty picture. But yeah, she can ride along if she wants to.
That would be great video. Or at least we can just pull up and do some video of at least one of them. Her trying to drag one of them hoses. That thing would be half the size of her body.
Hey, Steph, does poop smell like the person? Since milk is supposed to smell like cows?
Yeah, does every person have a different brand?
That.
Yeah, it's all different.
Oh, I know. I can.
Never mind, Stephanie. Stop.
I know when Travis has.
Stop, Stephanie. Stop. God Almighty, just stop. Don't go there. All right, brother. Well, we're getting out of here. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, we'll set up something where we can come see if we can video one of those. It'd be funny.
That ain't happening.
All right, Scottie.
All right, brother. See you later. Bye.
So my phone chargers were stolen out of my Blazer.
Oh God, back to that. Yes.
Yeah, no, but I ordered some off of Amazon. Them suckers, when they came, they are 10 feet long. The phone charger is longer than I am tall.
Well, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. Thanks
Everybody
for calling in today.
Have a great day. We are getting out of here. We got places to go.
Can they
babies to shake, hands to kiss?
Can they give you brain cells back? Is there some?
Can I get an order of some brains covered?
And I just wanted to ask everyone if you would keep Charlie in your prayers as he's undergoing his bone marrow transplant this morning.
And you can still do the platelets.
Yes,
we're doing it on the 7th, right?
Yes, and I actually have Nancy had sent me a message. She's going to throw in 2 Braves tickets.
Wow!
To the first 4 people that donate and say that they're donating for just for fun.
Oh, very cool.
So,
and then of course tonight on The World According to Mike, we'll be talking variable speed. My variable speed co-host will be talking about it.
Tap it, make it bigger.
Ah!
Seriously, what the hell is that?
She saw this picture and she's like, "What is this?" I said, "Tap it, make it bigger." So she took the little picture. Look, she took that little picture and enlarged it as a septic tank getting pumped out.
I just don't know if I like you telling Stephanie to tap it to make it larger.
Shut up.
Oh my God, that did sound wrong.
It does.
Okay, we got to get out of here.
Hey, listen, tonight, The World According to Mike, 7 p.m. Thursday night, The Rough Edge with the Guru. We didn't hear much from him this morning. I wonder what's up.
He's been messaging.
Has he? Okay.
And then come see us Saturday. Hey, well, Friday night, we're all going to the Relay for Life.
Yes.
In Covington at the Church of Covington. And then Saturday.
Driving
and crying in Covington.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, man. They've redone that whole area, man. It's really cool.
Legion's Field. It's going to be fun. And then let's see, Sunday, I'm going to church. I know you sinners aren't.
I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing Sunday.
You need to go to church.
You need to go to church.
He does
you
go to
need
church.
to go to church.
I don't need to go to church.
I need to fix my deck.
I don't believe in
That's
churches.
my problem.
You wouldn't have a deck if it wasn't for Jesus.
So I'm going to need Travis, hopefully, maybe Saturday morning I can get Travis to help me. I got to go pick up. I got to go pick up 4 12-foot 2x10s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There you go. Where are you going to put those?
On my deck to fix my deck.
No, how are you going to get them here? Is what I'm saying.
My brother-in-law's truck. Sorry. I got a bus. I mean, I can always go in the bus.
But the stripper pole, it's going to be.
Shut up. You're an idiot.
There's a stripper pole in there.
There's not a stripper pole.
I've seen it.
My wife had that one demand when I got the bus is there was not going to be a stripper pole in the bus.
I thought there was going to be.
No, that was the demand is if you get that bus, there will not be a stripper pole.
What about like a little dwarf one?
No, Mike.
We get a little dwarf.
No.
Strippers.
No.
They'd be like,
no. You can do that at your house, dude.
That's where I'm
There's
breeding.
a poll for that
You're
already,
breeding them.
anyways.
All right, we got
There's
go.
a what?
Everybody, we'll see y'all later. Shut up. We'll see y'all on the flip side, everybody. Y'all make me sound so mean.
You
are mean.
Racist.
Well, y'all won't ever stop. What am I supposed to say? Children, hush.
Children, behave.
Listen. Is there
Bless
really
their hearts.
Hey, is there really a stripper pole in there for dwarfs?
No, there is.
Nobody's talking to you.
You're an idiot.
It's the top part. You
See?
grab it. You grab it as you walk in.
You can't do it.
I didn't say I did it.
You're an idiot.
You know, that first one sounds like dwarfs. Like a whole bunch of little dwarfs singing. Are you breeding
Somebody
dwarfs?
used to hang from both of the poles.
Not anymore.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
That sounds like Alex.
Shut up.
It does.
Yeah.
We're going to get out of here. Everybody, have a good day.
Deuces.
Don't do anything we would do because God knows it'll come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
Or if you do it just for
Hey, come by
fun.
Saturday and get a Just for Fun sticker.
Saturday. Yeah, we'll have
Or
stickers.
Friday.
We'll have stickers. Yeah, we'll have stickers Friday and
too,
Saturday.
yeah.
All right, we'll see y'all. We got to go.
Go.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Shockaroo.
Hey, share all our stuff, by the way.
Yeah.
How about
Yes.
snapshot some of the music you listen to and do me the honor, I beg you please, to snapshot it, share it on Facebook, and tell people to download the app and listen to the good music and the Crazy Morning Show. Thank you. Love you guys.
Tag
Have a
us
good
all
day.
in it.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, tag us if you want to.
Bye,
Well,
Bella.
they did that to Stephanie once. It was her cousin, though. Bye.
Shrimp and grits.
Later on video, you guys.
Shockaroo.
Video's still going.